Hello there, this is Reece Russell, and you're watching the weekly Steelchair. Once again, you're tuning to the Just For You Guys podcast, brought to you by myself, Josiah, and Temple, as we look back on this week's professional wrestling. Come and join as we discuss, we predict, we review, we do all of that on this show, and we have fun conversations with our chat, our community. This is the Just For You Guys podcast, live on the weekly Steelchair, brought to you on YouTube. Enjoy.
Just three. Reece and Josiah Temple's podcast, and there is no more guy. Just three. Just three guys. Go.
Feels good to be back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Just For You Guys podcast on the weekly Steelchair with myself, Josiah, and Temple. Yes, we got his name right. It's Temple, not the other thing, which will not be mentioned again. We're not having a repeat of that nonsense. But I'm just kidding. Do what you like. This is, after all, not North Korea. This is a community, not a dictatorship. But welcome to fun. Welcome to the phenomenal Just For You Guys tribute show. And we're going to have some fun. We've got a bit of music, courtesy of the biatch below me. But we're going to get in the swing of things. But whilst I'm bringing that up, gents, how are we both doing?
Tired today. It's cold.
Sounds about right.
Phenomenal.
I'll let you have that one. There we go. And let's get it on. There we go. Tell us what you think. That is absolutely disgusting. Josiah, why would you blind my eyes with this nonsense?
I just found it funny.
She is an absolute tramp. A bob cut tramp.
I just found it funny.
For context, he sent me a Twitter post of that Wheezy who does like WWE reactions and shit, and I'm like, she's painful. She's painfully boring. Okay, before we get into tonight's topic, we've already got some questions already because the chat's like, there's over 100 chats in the chat already, which is great. Well, about that, near enough actually. So first question we actually have from Zodiac is, if you could throw AJ Styles into the Ruthless Aggression era roster and have him draft, what number do you draft him? I'm going to be straight off the bat. He is, depending on if we're basing this on the 2004 period, that's when the first draft was, then you're looking at that period of the top picks. So the top picks then are going into that period. Chris Benoit's the world champion. Eddie Guerrero is the WWE champion. Triple H is the head of Evolution when he's got the roids kicking into gear. Shawn Michaels is there. You've got Kurt Angle. In terms of the top, Taker was guaranteed to SmackDown. He was like untouchable. If you want to be a saddle, you could say John Cena.
I thought you were going to say Big Show.
No. You also have Edge as well, who was drafted even though he was injured. If I'm going to be honest, I think AJ's in your top 4 picks. I think if he's not anywhere near top 4, then there's a madness. Because the only ones rivaling, in my opinion, or on that basis, is Kurt, Benoit, and Eddie Guerrero.
That's a top 5, yeah.
And I would say, based on statistics,
Not Shawn Michaels.
I think if you're putting,
If you put in AJ on Raw in that era, I'd probably say second.
behind Michaels,
Yeah, behind Michaels. Yeah. Well, yeah, behind Michaels. Yeah.
I think SmackDown he's in the top. I think SmackDown he's top 2. I think he's him and Kurt Angle. I think he's ahead. Even though, actually, to be fair, Kurt Angle wasn't even an active wrestler during that period. He was injured.
When he's doing a GM role.
Yeah, so technically,
No, that was after though. Paul Heyman was the GM at that point.
but Kurt was definitely injured, so it doesn't matter about Kurt. I would say then it's Eddie and AJ. Kurt's injury, either brand. It just depends.
No, but then saying that, if Raw drafted Edge, who was injured as well, then I guess you could still count Kurt for SmackDown.
I suppose that's a fair point. So yeah, I would have to say he's in my top. He would have to be in my top 4, top 3, top 4. HBK is an interesting one. Roy Sheen, good to see you as well. Carl, Lark Bark, Chester, Zodiac, all in the chat. Dan's in the chat. James will probably come in and say a few things because we know that James is a good guy. Oh, and by the way, Josiah hates you all.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to pause.
Except Catherine. Catherine.
Yeah, we need to address this. Like, Josiah's officially turned heel on all of you. We need to iron.
Well, no, they all turned on me.
Yeah, he's not happy that you don't vote for him, even though I did correct him on one thing. I did actually defend you a lot, so you owe me a thank you. It's your one-time only defense cue. All right, then let's Ruthless Aggression era. But to be fair, roster-wise, it is strong. So if you look at that,
I'd probably put him on SmackDown with the SmackDown. Is it 6 or something or whatever it was?
I think by reality you have to. So you have to take into account the period. So it has to be 2004 because that was the first official
If you're
draft.
putting him on SmackDown, then for me, he's second or third, depending on whether you want to count Karen.
To be fair, though, there is another thing as well. Like, Brock Lesnar, unfortunately, is still listed on this roster. He doesn't count. But to be fair, Chris Jericho at this point is still here.
Technically, he would be. He'd have to be 4th because Triple H got drafted to SmackDown.
Yeah, he did.
Was it for like for a week or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was for 3 useless trades of Booker T and the
Dudleys.
So let's have a look. So let's have a look at Bill DeMott, or as I call him, a pleb. Not interested.
Billy Kidman was good back then.
Yeah. We're going to obviously exclude the... No, just keep it with SmackDown. Okay, so you're looking at that brand. There's not many here that you could arguably say are better than him or on his level, except the likes of Kurt. Taker was an untouchable. RVD went there, Mysterio. Ultimo Dragon's there still.
I don't think they did him justice, Ultimo Dragon.
No, they didn't. Rhino obviously got drafted to Raw.
Was Paul London and Kendrick a team then, or was it after?
No,
Well,
not at this point.
Not at that point.
It was Paul London and Billy Kidman, and then London got turned on by Kidman, which was an amazing feud. Like, that was actually over one move as well. It was a feud over the Shooting Star Press as well, which was really good.
Sean O'Hare was underrated then.
Yeah, he just didn't really do much. But in terms of this, I think realistically you have to put him on SmackDown because SmackDown didn't have a lot of genuinely strong talent.
No.
Whereas Raw was stacked. Apart from Eugene, but Raw was stacked.
And that's a shame because he is actually a good wrestler when you strip away all of the crap that they do.
Yeah, it's the same with Santino. Good wrestler, but he got mugged. What's up, Tina? Good to see you. Zodiac says he would fit in perfect on Raw as a babyface for Evolution.
A babyface for Evolution. Think about what you just said there.
Exactly.
I'd probably put him in Evolution if he was young. Was AJ Styles young?
I don't think they're talking. I think they're talking like actually that's something that Zodiac never actually based on. Are you Zodiac? Are you basing what period of AJ's career are you using to put him in this position? Either are you talking
Because
about
if you're talking about 04 AJ, he was a heel.
and also he was still not truly comfortable in his role, and he was being ruined by fucking Vince Russo. 05 AJ was really good as a babyface, and then obviously 06 until the very end. Then he turned heel again.
For no reason.
Then he was heel all of 2008 and the first half of 2000, all of 2007, the first half of 2008, and then the rest of 2008 and 2009 he was a babyface, and then he turned heel January 4th, 2010.
Again.
Yeah, and then he was a heel for
pretty
much until
12 months.
Okay,
yeah.
Tyson Tonko.
He was heel.
He was a heel until Fortune turned face and left him all heels.
Which was in March 2011.
I'm pretty sure that was March.
AJ Styles was a heel.
AJ Styles has been.
AJ Styles has actually been a heel longer than he's been a face in his career.
Yeah, Rock was on his.
Tyson Tonko and Raw, they compare him with him because I'm sure they did something in TNA together.
The heels with Christian.
To be honest, you know what I would do actually? See, because they actually have a good working relationship. If you're basing AJ as a tag wrestler, I actually would have put him with Tajiri.
I was thinking, but Tajiri was with William Regal.
No, but that's putting him on because he gets drafted to SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
And I think, but then again though, you could have AJ competing for the cruiserweight title, and that's a good run for him because he was that cruiserweight weight of 215.
I'm thinking you're either putting him in the cruiserweight division or you're having him contend for the IC title at this point.
Yeah.
I'd probably cruiserweight because he was young and stuff like that. I'd do that.
If you got him competing for the IC title on Raw though, you've got Edge, you've got Jericho,
Christian, Randy Orton, Batista at some point.
You've got Kane now and then.
No, Kane was a world title contender in 04.
He was still having random matches. Johnny Nitro,
Lance Storm,
Maven.
Wait, no, Johnny Nitro wasn't a contender at that point. He was just Eric Bischoff's stooge.
That would have been a funny one.
Oh, jeez.
RVD went to SmackDown, but you could have matches with Shelton Benjamin. The odd match with Shawn Michaels. Have him clean pin this dork.
Yeah, that's never going to happen back in that day.
Make this man
against AJ Styles would have been good.
Yeah, make this man spit up tobacco juice. Goldberg, yeah. Hurricane. Mm-hmm. To be fair.
Yeah, Goldberg's already gone.
Yeah. They're still listed. Yeah, Lance Storm would have been a good one.
Goldberg and Brock left together because that stupid WrestleMania match.
Yeah, WrestleMania 20. Lance Storm would be a good one for him. Yeah, Hurricane eventually would turn heel, which was the best thing he ever did.
I keep forgetting, when did he turn heel? I'm pretty sure it was like 06.
He turned heel in 2005.
Huh.
He just ripped off the mask and went, I'm fucking done. AJ Styles versus that version of Kane would have been a good David versus Goliath, better than Shane versus Kane. I mean, I'm going to say this in a weird way. I'm going to disagree.
No.
I don't think
that feud was basically built to show off how crazy Shane was.
And that's not AJ. AJ can do crazy things, but he isn't crazy. He's actually very methodical. This one's also wrong. He wasn't there. Grandmaster Sexy was not there. He was in TNA.
Yeah.
And he was crap. He was trying to do mediocre leg drops on Scott Drunk All Day Hall. No disrespect to Scott Hall, but it's just the truth.
What do you Carmelo?
Carmelo.
Yeah, different one. She was a diva search. Same with this weirdo, Amy Weber.
Didn't Randy Orton put in the back or something like that?
Do you know why they was on Raw, don't you? Do you know why they was on Raw, don't you?
Diva search in the women's title.
Do you know why Amy, what's she called? Amy Weber and whatever that other woman's called. You know why they was on Raw, don't you? On that
HLA.
Yeah,
HLA.
HLA, yeah.
And then she went to SmackDown.
Lesbian action.
She only went to SmackDown to do certain things. To be fair, actually, A-Train would have been an interesting match for him. Big man that was athletic and fast. Who I've praised many
But
times.
he went to Japan, didn't
He did. Basham Brothers, Chavo Guerrero would be good. Carlito wouldn't be a bad match. Charlie Haas would have been a good one.
he? Sounds like classic.
Kenzo Suzuki could have had potential, but it backfired. Jamie Noble would have been a fun match against AJ.
Yeah.
Matt Morgan would have just kept stuttering. Orlando Jordan.
And we saw how that matches ended up.
Yeah, I actually think the best matches here, if I'm being honest, Ultimo Dragon until he leaves, Tajiri. Actually, no, Tajiri went to Raw. He went back and forth. He didn't go. He went back to Raw in 05. Okay, so Dragon, Tajiri. I'm not calling him that, even though that's what it was. Brian Kendrick, I'll stick to that. Shannon Moore. Sean O'Hare, decent matches, I'll stick with that. Rey Mysterio. RVD, Paul London. Kurt Angle, obviously. He would have good matches with Luther Reigns. Jamie Noble. I think that version of Cena would be interesting against him. Eddie. I'm not giving to Hardcore Holly because Hardcore Holly is an absolute.
Hardcore Holly would have beaten. Hardcore Holly would have beaten us for real.
Yeah. Chavo, Charlie Haas, Carlito, Kidman, and I would say A-Train. They're the only ones I would say give him to that. I would never give him to Booker T because he would just cry. Oh, why am I on SmackDown? I'm a big fish in a small pond.
Well, you're on SmackDown because Raw wanted Triple H.
Yep. We knew how crazy Shane was. Yeah, that's true. But I'll admit, it did give him more edge. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's about that feud is built on that. Is crazy. Oh, look, it's Pinocchio, aka Triple H. Good one.
But the 2K26 cover started.
God's sake, Temple. You're shocking.
That wasn't me. That was an alternative. I can't.
Bollocks. So there's a lot there. Good questions, though, folks. What was the other question that I saw? I think it was something about 97. Oh, yeah, there it is. If you could throw AJ Styles in the Attitude Era in 1997, who would you pick for him to wrestle? There's yeah, well, we have Brett number one. I'm going to be fair. In 97, there's only 5 names. Brett, Owen, Austin, Taker, Shawn Michaels. You put him anywhere near fucking Ahmed
Johnson.
He'll fucking tear him apart. Actually, to be fair, no, 6 names actually, because Goldust back then would have been a good one.
I would have said Mankind as well.
Potentially. Actually, to be fair,
he would. Brown? What about D'Lo Brown?
No, he didn't do a lot in terms of matches.
It would have been a good match, though, AJ and D'Lo. For the European title or something like that, or whatever.
But he wasn't doing a lot of matches in 97. He picked up in 98. So there's a lot in there. I actually do agree with Mankind. Vader actually wouldn't have been a bad one. AJ Styles versus Owen, yeah. Reece, favorite AJ Styles match of all time. Singles.
Would you put him against Jeff Jarrett in 97?
Yeah.
But not in 05.
Well, still with no 5, yeah. He beat him clean in 05.
Just take Jarrett's creative control.
I mean, the only good thing about 97 Jeff Jarrett compared to 05 is there's no Bray Woo. So you know that AJ's got a little bit of a competitive chance.
And no guitar even.
True, he wasn't using the guitar as a weapon until a year later.
Yeah.
which was a great career change.
Until it got overbooked.
Here's a good question
Yeah.
for you. AJ Styles trunks or tights?
To
To be
I'll
fair,
say
they weren't
I'll
trunks because they
say
were short
trunks
tights.
because there's more variation. Because
AJ versus Ken Shamrock in '97. Nah,
no,
'97
Ken was too rough.
Shamrock '97 was a disaster.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair,
Give it to him in '98 again.
yeah, I wouldn't mind AJ versus Dan Severn.
British
Yeah,
Bulldog? No.
Nah, Bulldog.
too erratic at that point.
Yeah.
He was mentally checked out.
I'd give him Brian Pillman though before.
That's an
a good
excellent
shout,
shout. That's an excellent shout.
And not Brian Pillman Jr. for that either.
Oh hell no! I wouldn't suffer. I wouldn't make him suffer that. D'Lo at that time is just too complicated. But if it had been like late '98 and early '99, I would say D'Lo.
Would you have him against Farouk?
Yeah, Farouk was a good worker. Safe as well, actually. He's underrated for that. He doesn't get enough credit for how safe he really was, which is a shame.
What about Kain time?
Takamichi Inoka would. Anyone else? Hell no.
Funaki.
Nah, Funaki at that point was woeful.
I'd probably said Taka Michinaki, yeah. He's probably worked with Taka in New Japan. I'm sure.
Probably has. I can't remember.
Might make like 6-man tags, 8-man tags when there was in Bullet Club and that.
It's not a bad. It's not a bad shout. Try and like who else would do, but Royce, I need to know: are you talking singles match or multi-man? Because that's when it gets complicated.
Best singles match I've seen with AJ Styles Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom. That's me. And then his multi-man match, the one, the triple threat at Unbreakable. That's mine.
She's asking what yours is, Josiah. I see now she's saying multi-man, see, because you can have triple threats, you can have tags, you can have fatal 5-ways. That's why I'm asking, like, do you want it specifically for single or multi-man? Because if you want, I can give you my answers.
If you're saying multi-man, I'm actually stumped for that.
Because you can also say the Ring of Honor 6-man tag of the Bucks. Fatal 5. He had a fatal 5-way at No Surrender when he won the title from when he pinned Angle, which is actually underrated. It's an underrated match.
Did he do
Another good one.
It's probably his second or third best multi-man match. But then again, though, you can also say
I think I'd still give it to the Unbreakable match.
Yeah, I would say the Unbreakable triple threat. Then I'd have to say it's King of the Mountain, 2005. He doesn't win that match, but him and Sean Waltman in particular are absolutely deadly against each other in that one. It's a really good one. It's the one where Raven wins the NWA title and holds it too short. Singles match though, Nakamura, yes, definitely up there. But if I'm being honest, in terms of like my singles matches, my top 3, it's AJ versus Kurt, Last Man Standing, the Nakamura match, and then the other one, if anyone remembers this one, is AJ versus Abyss, lockdown main event, winner faces the champion at Hard Justice for the title. And that's when he does the Styles Clash on the thumbtacks, and then he wins the match by doing a rolling super senton bomb.
Yeah, that's the one
Throws Abyss through the thumbtacks to pin him. It's
Yeah,
an
that's the one
absolute-
that I think is the best triple threat with AJ, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. And then Nakamura Styles. If I could say any more,
The triple threat is by far his best triple threat match. Yeah, it's definitely his best multi-man up there. But like, but to be fair though, the Turning Point match is actually good as well. The Turning Point when they did the triple threat 2, that's really good. His singles match with Bobby Roode as well, when they went 30-minute Iron Man, is underrated as well.
has he had? Would you say he's had any good matches in WWE?
He's only had 3 good matches in WWE, in my opinion.
Cena, Daniel
They're
Bryan.
all of the
Both Cena.
no, all 3 Cena matches for me.
I don't really remember.
Wait, no. I don't like the first one because of the way it ended.
I don't remember the first one. I only remember SummerSlam and the Rumble.
The first one ended with the Gallows and Anderson interference.
See, I would say the 2 Cena ones, and then the third one I would have to say Jericho at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like the was it on SmackDown?
The Danielson one when he turns heel on him and steals the title with a low blow is really good.
That's my first one.
Because that was just constantly Styles winding him up.
That's my favorite.
Money in the Bank 2016 wasn't that wasn't Styles versus no Money in the Bank 2016. That wasn't that not.
That was their first match.
because that was Rollins versus Reigns. Sorry, I was thinking.
Which completely separate topic. That was another great match.
I'd
said probably Styles and Okada at Dominion. You know when Styles won the title.
That was not Dominion. That was New Beginning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because Dominion, that was Okada versus Omega, because they had 2 Dominion matches. But yeah, it's New Beginning because he walks in, hits the Styles Clash, becomes the leader, and then a couple of weeks later he wins the title. It was a New Beginning, yeah.
That's one of my favourite Styles matches as well.
Oh, it's really good though. I don't disagree. It's really good. Seth versus AJ, Money in the Bank 2019 was a very good match. I don't remember it. Sorry. But you can probably guess why. The clues in the year.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything to do with WWE in 2019. They bottled a shitload. And also, AJ competing for the Universal title is like AJ competing for the 24/7 title. It's a demotion.
Was
The
it
Universal.
The Universal title, yeah, it was red at that point, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the most unserious world championship ever invented.
Technically, that championship was pretty much copy and paste the WWE talent to make it red because it's the Raw brand.
To be fair, it was only turned red because of the Fiend. Like,
You
it
mean
was
blue because
constant.
of the Fiend?
Well, they had red, then blue, then back to red. It was weird.
No, after it went blue, it stayed on SmackDown.
Oh, sorry. See, that's how, because it's 2019. See, it's a load of shite. Right, keep them coming.
And it looks so much better blue as well.
I just wish that they didn't introduce it.
Here's a question for you: what is
That's when they should have. That's when they should have brought the big god back.
What's your favourite AJ Styles theme?
Evil Ways.
Yeah.
Like, Get Ready to Fly is obviously iconic, and so's Demigods. Like, they're 2 great ones, but if I'm being really honest, it's Evil Ways. Especially when they merged it into Get Ready to Fly. Like, that was really well done.
Yeah.
I like Demigods for one reason, but it's not saying.
Demigods was obviously with Ring of Honor and all that. It was seriously good. That's a good question.
The thing is, I like this New Japan theme, but there aren't enough lyrics to it.
Styles Clash.
Yeah, but there aren't enough lyrics to it though.
I know, which is really annoying. Do you have an AJ Styles match you didn't enjoy? Yes. I do actually.
Nakamura in WWE.
Nakamura WrestleMania 34.
I hated all of their matches in 2018 apart from their last one.
The Last Man Standing is by far the best one they had.
Get the head one on Raw,
But that's not saying much because the rest of them were awful. That's
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't even like the one there, the Saturday's main event.
And I blame Michael Cole for that, man.
Yeah, Michael Cole kept ruining it. And also, the amount of people that were like, the amount of people that were saying that match was amazing, Saturday's main event, and they didn't even show any evidence to suggest, to justify how good it was. Was Evil Ways and Bobby Roode's Off the Chain the same singer? Bobby Roode's song was created by Dale Oliver. Dale Oliver was the one that created Kurt Angle's theme song as well.
He basically created everyone's TNA theme.
He's
basically anyone that didn't have licensed music in TNA's theme was created by Dale Oliver.
Dale Oliver is right up there with Jim Johnson. He's that good. He is that good.
I should be very dumb.
But I like off the
And
chain.
on the topic of music producers, Def Rebel has made me realize how good CFO $sign actually were.
Yeah.
Because everyone when they were making their themes, like before Def Rebel, they were all slating them. But then it's once you hear Def Rebel's music, you realize how good they actually were. And it's no coincidence now that people are going back to their old themes.
Did you like these Styles Nakamura matches at the night in the main event? No? Oh, yeah.
It was alright, but
I just didn't like that. I just didn't like the way they went about it, and it didn't feel like it. That is true.
To be honest, the reason that I wasn't a major fan of it is because it basically spoiled that AJ's retiring.
Yeah.
Because there's no other reason for them to have that match otherwise.
Secret. I think we actually secretly in AJ Styles after retirement. So secretly.
I think he might honestly leave. There was something he said of it on Raw that just gives me a bit of an odd, cryptic feeling. I feel like he didn't. I feel like he didn't mean to say that, but it just came out the way it did. Might have done. Do you have a worst AJ feud in WWE that was a part of a storyline? Yes.
Yeah, the
Sami Zayn and Jeff Hardy. That one was truly horrible. Because that should have been the like Sami Zayn with the whole storyline he was running at the time, which was actually quite good before he became a compulsive clown. That gimmick was the gimmick that turned him into the clown. Exactly, which is really annoying.
I didn't like. Do you guys remember freaking RK Bro against AJ?
Yeah. Before he started hanging around with Jey Uso, basically.
Yeah, I did like.
Which, no surprise, that turned Sami into a clown.
Yeah, I did like Sami Zayn when he was doing the whole conspiracy theory stuff. That was actually really smart. And I was like, so no surprise he was Intercontinental Champion, then it failed, they lost it, and then it led to this, and then it was all about him being screwed over, and it actually had a good Kevin Owens match, the only good one they've ever had in WWE. And then he went and won the Intercontinental title by putting Jeff Hardy's ear in handcuffs, and I'm like...
And that's another thing, what is it with Jeff Hardy allowing people to just abuse his ears?
I generally think he's got a fetish for it.
Yeah, because they did it recently as well with that TNA.
Yeah, TNA done it. Yeah, it made me feel cringe. So if I'm being honest, in terms of like worst AJ feud,
don't forget in AEW, freaking Darby did it because John Moxley did it to Darby, if you remember.
Oh, I don't disagree. Like, I don't like stuff like that. Like, I don't like when they done it at WrestleMania 35 either, when the pliers to the nose piercing.
Did you remember when Moxley did it to Darby? The same similar thing to Darby's ear.
Yeah, like this is why I don't have an issue with piercings. If you've got piercings, that's fine, but you shouldn't be having them taken out during matches. That's not, because what if that went wrong? You shouldn't be competing with piercings in matches. You should be competing with rings either. If you're going to compete in a match, wear a wedding band. Imagine punching somebody with a wedding ring.
Mm.
Instantly, you're breaking someone's nose.
Yeah.
Hi, you're a dick. Doishk.
Worst AJ Styles feud. Probably AJ Styles and Omos versus Riddle and Randy Orton.
I honestly just think it's Sammy and Jeff, because it should have been Jeff versus AJ, in my opinion. That worked well. The Dean Ambrose one was really weird.
Did you like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe when Samoa Joe
No.
started playing Wendy?
No,
Because Samoa Joe should have won the title and he didn't.
exactly, which we have done on our rebooking session, which me and you
Yeah.
really enjoyed. This one was
Yeah.
absolutely horrible. She actually died last year as well.
Yeah.
This was actually a feud that AJ. If you want to know why AJ quit TNA, it wasn't about a 60% pay cut. This is what made him quit. Yeah.
This was the reason that he quit. The 60% pay cut thing just pushed him over the edge.
Yeah, that was like, he was ready to go. He was just doing his job. He was like, I'm coming and doing my job now. I don't give a fuck. Telling him to take a pay cut when he's the world champion. I'm off.
Yeah. After I took the belt off Bully Ray, you want to cut my wages, yeah, bye.
Yeah. But yeah, this was horrible.
At the same time where we thought that AJ Styles was going to join the Aces and Eights around that time.
Yeah.
It led to a terrible 5-on-5 no surrender when.
And you know what? Do you want to know the most? Do you want to know the ironic thing about this? This isn't even the worst feud that AJ was involving a woman.
True. His worst one, well, depends what
was
you
when
think.
He married Karen Jarrett.
Oh yeah.
That was stupid. That
reminded me of what was it in WWE? Chris.
He was the Prince of Phenomenal.
Yeah.
That reminded me
of.
of.
Pretty much anything that Karen Jarrett's involved in is stupid.
To be fair,
that
AJ
reminded me of Jericho, Christian, Trish.
Yeah, that was bad. To be fair, AJ as well being put in the costume as well. The turkey costume was embarrassing.
Yeah.
That was. I don't care how.
It
was disgusting. They still do it.
They still do it. Put DB in it. Fuck it.
They put They put Alex Shelley in it as well. Like they put genuinely good talent in those, and I'm like, you are pathetic.
Put DB in it. Yeah. I'll be happy.
But like this feud as well, this actually set AJ over the line because AJ's a deeply Christian man.
Yeah.
As we brought her up already, Wendy was his childhood sweetheart that he married, had kids with. Wendy was watching TNA as well. Apparently, it was documented that after this, Wendy stopped watching TNA.
Yeah.
And then after that, he went to New Japan.
There was also the whole affair with Dixie Carter thing that was involved in this hostel.
Oh,
there's another thing.
Daniels and Kazarian taking pictures of him, which led to this whole thing.
And then he joined New Japan and made Bullet. Well, he didn't make Bullet Club, but he
became the best leader of Bullet Club. Yeah. Like we all have our favorites. I know. I was going to say Elite, Jay White, and all that, right?
He called this sort of Magnus won the vacant TNA title after.
Yeah, when Magnus beat Jeff Hardy in a match that Jeff Hardy should have won.
That whole Magnus AJ Styles match was the TNA show where I basically stopped taking it seriously and stopped watching it properly.
Oh, that was the show that really made me question everything. I'd already had doubts, but that show made me question everything.
And you know why? Because Magnus in that match was injured. And they obviously knew he was injured, so why didn't you just put the belt on Jeff instead of giving it to someone who was injured?
Yeah, like, here's an idea. Or if you're not going to put the belt on Jeff, put it on a heel Shock, because there. Oh, I don't know.
Put it on Bobby Roode. Put it on Bobby Roode, because he was the one that basically won the match.
Yeah, Bobby Roode there. Yeah, Bobby with the Roode bomb, really.
Yeah, and then notice how he did all that and then got no title shot or anything for it.
He didn't get a title shot until a year and a half later when he beat Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
We're talking about great things, Trev.
Styles ever faced Bear Money?
Yeah.
I think they had switched the titles, didn't they, a couple of times?
AJ never won the titles from Beer Money. He never lost to them either. He did wrestle them individually though, but he never lost to them in tag matches. Although, even so, one of the weirdest matches I ever saw him have in TNA was against Jay Lethal when he was literally having to defend Ric Flair's honor.
Wow.
That was weird as fuck.
Was he
Then
Black
again-
Machismo or the Randy Savage type of character?
That was when
Black
no,
Machismo,
yeah, he abandoned Black Machismo to become Black.
which was a big mistake because I ended up getting fired then.
He got fired for like no reason as well.
Yeah.
That was something that like it's weird. His firing led to Bobby Roode getting pushed.
Yeah. It's almost like we take this, but we'll give you this. Well,
Belt hold your pants up, Trevor. I refuse to call them belts.
Oh, calm down. Don't get so angry over technical terms.
They're called championships, not belts. Belts hold your pants up.
To be fair, you can call it a championship belt and that's the end of it because you still wear it. Ooh, slap that. Yeah, then again, though, could be worse. You could be AJ having to team up with 5 people up against a team that includes Tito Ortiz.
Wasn't he in freaking main event Mafia at one point? Oh, on the tripping? Or was that Rampage, whatever it's called?
Rampage Jackson was the main event Mafia version 2, which was absolute horse shit.
AJ Styles was in that. Was AJ Styles the main event Mafia at one? No, he wasn't, was he?
He technically wasn't a part of it. He was just there for one match. And he pinned Devon in the ring, and Devon got fired from TNA. Because they're absolutely shit.
Was he in Fortune?
Yes, he was in Fortune.
What do you think of that?
It was his best faction until he joined Bullet Club. Bullet Club was
AJ Styles, Kazarian, Bobby Roode.
James Storm, Nigel McGuinness as Desmond Wolfe, Ric Flair, and then unfortunately Big Robbie E. Because we had to have a stupid
You mean
big
Rob Terry?
British guy. Yeah, Robbie T.
You said Robbie E.
Rob Terry.
I ran Robbie T. Robbie E's just a gimp.
You also forgot to mention Matt Morgan was in it for some reason.
I don't want to remember Matt Morgan in that, to be fair. Yeah, that's true. Another great theme, Fortune 4. To be fair, they were trying to base it so hard on the 4 Horsemen that they forgot everything that the 4 Horsemen stood for, which was absolutely funny. Although to be fair, in that faction as well, AJ became another I think he won his second Triple Crown. He just kept winning title after title. Unfortunately, for fuck's sake, back off. Actually, I'll go back. His best match when he was part of Fortune, in my opinion, was against Douglas Williams for the TV title. Like that was.
Did you ever face CM Punk in Ring? Was it Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
He faced him in TNA as well. Early days TNA faced CM Punk.
I'm sure he faced Adam Cole as well. Did he face Adam Cole in Ring of Honor?
Where is now? Roy Sheen is here, so we have to be kind to our friend.
No.
She's pulling Diesel this week.
Always.
It's one of those where in the days before video.
So much fun. It's because it actually baits you. You're too easy.
It's easy to wind a woman up. Easy.
I mean,
Do it on a daily basis.
all you got to say is dishwasher, and you've already started.
Oh,
During that
something.
time, is that you on base? No, it's not me. During this time, what did you think of Jeff Hardy's heel run? I can simply answer that. It was actually one of TNA's best heel turns. The problem is,
Jeff
nobody.
Hardy.
Yeah, we had Jeff Hardy, but also two, Hogan and Bischoff booking it.
Hmm.
Sadly, but that's what happened. What are your guys' most prized wrestling memorabilia possession? Oh.
I mean, I don't own anything, so that's easy for me.
I mean, it's either that or
Probably Gift of the Gods title.
no, that's not your most prized possession. Behave.
Or I've signed a signed picture of Shawn Michaels.
That's got to be mine. Because I got my hand on her as well.
And it's actually a real autograph.
I want the
It's real.
Triple B, but it costs way too much money.
I got an autograph in '98 with Shawn Michaels. That's mine. Real as well. Real.
That right hand was very warm that day.
Your right hand's always warm.
Yeah, but I got to actually get my hand on her in a respectful way. Which version of AJ Styles should have been the match against Bret Hart if he was in the Attitude Era? That's very easy. Bullet Club AJ. Bullet Club AJ was the best version. It's actually more similar to Bret than you think. Yeah, because I got a picture with her.
Did you use your strong hand?
Yes. Handshake. Got like arm round her, the lot. It was a good laugh. She is very, very fucking small.
The virtuosa.
No, she generally is. Like she's generally the same height as Dave Meltzer. Shelton Benjamin, class. Bret Hart is a little bit cranky, but he's just too honest for his own good.
Shelton Benjamin's underrated as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Has AJ Styles ever faced Shelton Benjamin before?
Yes. Yeah, he's faced Benjamin. Well, I'm 6'4". She's like 5'3".
Probably was in WWE. Was Shelton in AJ? Yeah, it was. Stupid question, that really. Trevor, I hate Bret Hart. We know. Trevor. How's it going?
Roy Sheen, just for you.
We do not care.
We do not care. We do not care. We do not care. We do not care. We do not care. We do not care.
We do not
We do
care.
not care.
Hold that, Roy Sheen.
We should play that for the Saudi Rumble.
I mean, that's what I'll be doing when I give my predictions. Oh wait, I'm not giving any because I won't be there. You can suck on that, yes, Saudi fakes. I
AJ
won't
Styles
be
is
there.
Grand Slam champion in WWE, TNA.
That's it.
No, he's not a Ring of Honor Grand Slam because he never won the TV, did he?
And he's not a Grand Slam in New Japan because he only won the IWGP title twice. That was it. When he was the best wrestler in the world, he only wanted one title. Rightly so.
Obviously. If you're the best wrestler in the world, the only title you want is the world title.
To be fair, even in New Japan, it would have been nice to have seen him hold the IWGP Intercontinental title though. Like that white strap on AJ would have been so slick.
Yeah, with
But-
his match against Nakamura, probably.
No, I'm saying even before he wrestled Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom, what I'm saying is like it would have been nice to have seen him hold that belt though. It would have been really cool. Like Nakamura could have won the belt from AJ at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
But then again, we all know because Nakamura's just the one when it comes to that title.
Yeah.
Well,
His matches with AJ's matches with Jerry Lynn were good in the early days of X Division.
that's true.
Pretty much those two people made that division, really.
Part of it. I think there's a few names in there that are more deserving than Jerry Lynn.
Amazing Red.
Amazing Red, Low-Key / Senshi, Juventud Guerrera, Psychosis. Then you got AJ, you got Kaz, you got
Kid Cash, maybe.
yeah, and then you've got the proper Bouncy, Shawn Michaels' cousin, like the very first winner of the Ultimate X. So then you've got
Right.
Sabin and Shelley as well. It was a really good division back then. Loki was an absolute beast, absolutely. One of the best.
Homicide was there. Was Homicide in that division as well at some point?
Not until 2009.
Hmm.
If AJ goes to the TNA Hall of Fame, who would be a good choice to induct him? Christopher Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Daniels will literally say, "Can I go?" And then Tony Khan will be like, "Yes, you can go."
Because
It'll be
they're
like-
could be a good show.
He would definitely let him go and do it. Although, to be fair, their Hall of Fame induction this year was an absolute joke.
Have you even got inducted this year?
Beautiful people.
Was Raven the other last year, or was it the year before?
Year before.
Yeah, when he DDT'd Tommy Dreamer.
Homicide's Vertebreaker was great. The one that fucking Cody Rhodes does, utter shite. How many
Isn't that
Scotch?
isn't that like a variation of the Burning Hammer?
No.
Oh.
No, the Vertebreaker's the one when he has like your arms trapped, rolls round. It's like the Alabama Slam, but he brings you down on your back.
Right.
Like you're upside down, you land on your basically like a reverse Tiger Driver. How many Scottish lads involved in wrestling? I know there are a good few Irish lads and ladies, which is good to see. In total, well over 100. But in terms of like actually knowing them,
Me and Josiah are Brit, well, from England, aren't we?
I think he means just like how many actually are there. Like there's about, I'd say well over 100, maybe close to 2 or 3. Scotland's got a lot of wrestling schools. Same with England. To be fair, England have got some really good wrestling schools. It's just like the problem is though is the UK scene. You're not getting enough chances to go to like ICW or Rev Pro, Progress. Like you've got to be very lucky to get in. It's not easy.
There's a wrestling school near me in Manchester.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's so many, but it's how you get there. And to be fair, the one here, there's one here that's ran by somebody that you don't even want to work for, and I'll gladly say it to his face.
Did you watch ICW back in the day?
Still do.
Still do, yeah.
Still do. Still watch that. Still watch Rev Pro. I've been to a few ICW shows. They come round here now and again.
I know they do some Progress all the time. In Manchester.
Progress is dope. I'd say out of the 3 though, Rev Pro is probably the best one, and I'm not just saying that because my best mate, well, one of my best mates works for them, but they are genuinely good. Like somebody I know really well is the senior referee for Rev Pro.
TNT Extreme's good as well.
I haven't seen them for a while.
I think they're on hiatus, I think.
Yeah, they'll probably end up doing a Lucha Underground. They'll just fade away, sadly.
I used to work for them years and years ago before I was working there as a booker, and obviously I was a chef at the same time, but I was getting paid more as a chef, so I just took the chef job more.
It's an indie promotion as well, so getting good pay isn't easy. Oh yeah, 100%, Carl. COVID damaged the UK independent scene, especially when you look at who came over for the independent scene as well. Like at one point, you had no worries, Roisin. Catch you later. When you look at the UK independent scene, I mean, it was damaged by who came in. Like you look at, I mean, NXT really did damage it. But overall, COVID really hit. Also, to be fair, the UK wrestling scandal as well killed the scene. Like that scandal was horrific.
Yeah, Reece would become. Reece is already a heel already in EFEDs.
I'm just the one true heel that you all deserve.
Josiah's
And then
a mega heel turning on me and that. You know, never forget. It's all good now. It's only a game.
what was that? Oh, you didn't know. Ooh. I don't know if we should bring up because if we do, we could get in trouble. It was the. It wasn't the Me Too scandal. It was something equivalent to that.
Speaking out.
That's it. Speak out scandal. Thank you.
Was that with like Mighty Skull and all that one?
Yeah.
Jaro, whatever it's called.
It's what proper that Gallagher boy or whatever he's called. That gentleman Jack guy.
Not much of a joke.
Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
It killed the UK scene. Like that's what killed the UK scene once and for all. Like the NXT stuff didn't help.
Yeah, it wouldn't help if the guys who was doing it wasn't weird.
Yeah, but it was. To be fair, I'm not just going to say WWE. By the way, before anyone comes at me, like there was some talents from AEW as well that were involved.
Jimmy Jacobs.
Yeah, it was absolutely disgusting. But it was so you had David Starr, Will Ospreay, Jack Gallagher, JD McDonough, El Ligero, Joey Ryan, Trent Seven, Sid Scala, Ricky and Saraya Knight, Tyler Bate, Travis Banks.
Matt Haskins.
These are the only ones they've actually named.
Mark Haskins is probably on one of those.
Jimmy Havoc, Marty Scott. That's it. There's nobody else.
Will Ospreay's on there. What they do?
Will Ospreay's on this one, yeah. It's alleged, but I don't know what actually happened. But it was alleged assault in 2017. It was about accused of getting someone blackballed over an assault in 2017. JD McDonough, it was about abuse allegations in 2020. Jack Gallagher was fired in 2020 because of the crimes he was accused of. Joey Ryan, well, we all know him. He's an absolute weapon. Trent Seven, just let's not go there. But Sid's, yeah,
I call him 2014, the date bastard.
Yeah, the Travis Banks one and Sid Scala are really weird because that was like controlling abuse. It was really bad.
Mark Skull one was. I'm not saying my opinion about that.
Yeah, it's just all disgusting. That's what killed the scene because since then they've very rarely trusted. They've very rarely trusted UK talent.
People who I speak to, that's saying that Marty Skull didn't really do anything wrong.
He definitely did. He absolutely did, and I would honestly hurt that man if I could.
Well,
I
was
would.
he dating a 16-year-old or something?
It's more than that.
I got told that it was dating a 16-year-old, but over here in the UK, the legal age is 16, isn't it?
Considering how old he was, it's not really a good thing.
It's not a good thing, but the law's the law, isn't it? 16, you can do what the fuck you want over here, unfortunately. If I was in charge, I'd probably 21 me.
Still, the fact is there was a lot more acts involved, which were frowned upon. Obviously, Marty then developed a reputation for it, and unfortunately, he never took accountability for it.
Yeah, but he still does events, like, doesn't he?
Annoyingly, and then obviously
He does
Hangman's
events in, like, fucking small countries. Like, I think he does Mexico. He
and
does Australia.
he still gets support from Hangman, which is really annoying. Did you like the Boneyard match between AJ and Taker?
No, I didn't like it.
I liked it.
It was okay. I think for what they were going for, I understand. Like, I understand.
It's the same as the John Cena and Bray Wyatt. What was that match?
Firefly's a Funhouse match. That was shit.
Yeah. I don't like those type of matches.
I don't mind cinematic matches if they actually work.
If the AJ Styles and Taker match was like a casket match, then I'd be okay with it. But when it in the pandemic, so they couldn't really do one.
Yeah.
It was a mixture of Falls Count Anywhere, No Holds Barred, and a Buried Alive match all in one.
They couldn't really do anything within the pandemic anyway, so I get why they did it.
Yeah. To be honest, it's not even the best cinematic match I've ever seen, or what they claim to be cinematic. For me, it's the Ultimate Deletion. Decay versus the Broken Hardys. Because that was TNA. Broken Hardys.
WWE with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, and it was crap.
The wheel of what? The wheel of jazz. Or some shit.
It was just the Funhouse of Firefly Funhouse of Horrors, but they did one around a swamp, which was weird.
Yeah.
And that was pure
What
cringe.
was that? What was that match called? Oz?
I will check because I can't remember, but I know it was before
That
SummerSlam.
Wrestle Talk TV, the Wrestle Talk podcast, but Challenge and after TNA.
No, so you had TNA Impact on Challenge, and then after you had Wrestle Talk TV. So it was slightly different to the podcast. Slightly different.
Does TNA Deal still do that show similar to is it Dark? Is it Explosion or whatever it's called?
Yeah, they still do Explosion. Yeah.
They still do that.
If that's what it was genuinely called, that is disgusting.
Do you think AJ Styles is winning at Crown? What Crown? I was going to call it fucking Crown Jewel. It may as well be.
Saudi Rumble. No.
No.
I think he's leaving WWE. Yeah. From what they've said, it's listed on YouTube as a Wyatt swamp fight,
Yeah, right.
which is absolute cringe.
So if he retires from WWE, do you think he retires for good? Then he doesn't go anywhere else. Or do you think he goes somewhere?
See,
I personally think that he'll retire.
I'd like to see him try somewhere else.
Really, isn't it? I think this retirement tour has been a secret one.
I would like him to
not
go
as in
else.
like a secret retirement, but you get what I mean.
I'd like to see him in other companies, just wrestling people he's not wrestled for in a long time. I want a match versus Kenny Omega. I want one match in New Japan. Like, I want to see him do that. He doesn't have to necessarily sign contracts with them. I just want to see him have it because he deserves it.
I want to see AJ Will Ospreay, AJ Jay White. That's the one what I really want to see.
I mean, to be fair, if you watch AJ versus Will Ospreay, the only difference between the match they had at Rev Pro when he beat him is Will Ospreay's got more experience and he's more refined.
Yeah, and he was.
And he's a heavyweight.
Back then he was.
And he's a heavyweight.
And he was a junior back then when he was flipping.
Yeah.
Around like it.
That's the only difference. That's the only major difference. Like the weight class, the refined talent, ability. But going back to
retired, I'll probably you won't see Nakamura in WWE for long. And if the news is true about Evil, then I ain't got a fucking clue what to do with him.
Catch you later, Trev. Good to see you. Honestly, see, when it comes to Evil, people are going to say, oh, you don't want him to go there because it's WWE. I don't want Evil to go to America,
Trevor-
full stop.
Trevor said, right, I'm off to water the horse. Nothing else? No? Nothing
Don't
else?
stop it. I don't want
Enjoy
Evil.
watching your horse.
That's just not funny. I just don't want him to go to America, full stop. Because he doesn't work. In America, it just doesn't work. And people are going, oh, you hate it. No, it doesn't work. And I will remain consistent on that. He's making a terrible mistake going.
AJ Styles in Japan again. I won't mind AJ Styles going to Noah. Guess who were there? But Styles, Gallows, and Anderson running Noah again. Well, not again, but
No thanks.
No, not again. Do that again, you've literally killed everything. And quite
Literally.
frankly, I'm tired of killing good moments or good factions.
Well, what about Styles in New Japan again, or do you not want to see that either?
I'd only put him there to have a couple of swan song matches. But it depends on, like, a match with Yota would be nice.
Takeshita?
I'd like to see him go and kill Shota with Red Shoes as referee.
Takeshita?
Takeshita wouldn't be a bad idea. It just depends, really.
Yuya? He needs to go. He needs to step away from the short screen. I've been watching some. I've been catching up with some New Japan, and these tag
told
matches, and
you-
these all, like 8-man tags with him. Oh my
We
god!
told-
Fucking watching.
We've been telling you this.
We have been telling you for the longest time that Shota Umino is a cancer to wrestling.
It's like watching paint dry. You know?
Yeah, well, you owe me and Josiah an absolute thank you for saving you, because you were arguing with us for the longest time.
I was arguing because I wanted to see more fucking. You'd think, right, when he got his head shaved, that he'd be like, oh, one of these top dogs. But
You could literally, to quote The Rock, you could give Shota the biggest penis implant the world has ever seen. It's still not going to make Shota a good wrestler. What
No.
time is New Japan on the UK? I'm fine with giving it a go. Early hours in the morning, mate.
do
Although,
it me, Carl. Do it me. I always stay up, mate. When it comes to, I'm a massive. Thanks to Reece, I've been watching Noah constantly, and it is absolute. If you've got some time on your hands, Carl, Noah, watch some of that.
just remember, I'm always right.
I've not watched it.
Stupid thing blared volume, and I was like, down. Like, I wanted to turn the volume down, and the wee bastard shot up to full volume. I was like, you dick.
Is that junior tag leagues finished yet, Noah? It's coming.
But that
into the
finished
final.
that finished ages ago.
Mm.
Yeah, that finished ages ago. Would Santana and Styles be a good match if he went back to TNA? Also, I'd like to see Leon and AJ as well. Leon and AJ won't happen now. The only way it happens now is if he
Leon's
literally goes.
going WWE anyway.
Unfortunately, Santana and Styles would be a decent match. It's not even the match that AJ needs. AJ needs to write one last chapter in TNA, and there's only one person that he needs to deal with, and that's it. And that's Kazarian.
I'd said Daniels, but he retired. I'd even said Joe go to AEW and have a match with Joe, but
As at least the positive is he doesn't need to. At least he doesn't have to go up against Moose. Is that piece of crap? Honestly, actually, that's something I wanted to bring up tonight. I know it's a different conversation, but to be fair, you brought up TNA. Have you guys? I know we don't care, but have you guys seen the TNA ratings for shows 1 and 2?
Yeah, they dragged.
No. Well, I saw the first ratings, but I didn't bother looking after that.
Yeah, the test rate was terrible. It won 1 point something.
The first rating was 173,000, and it went up to total views for the week at 279,000. Second place on AMC's network ratings for the week, right? the second week of shows has got me really sus. Last week's show, which was by little bits of measurement, but it's not as good. It was better than the debut, but still not as good as our TV product. It got 171,000. I don't know about you, but that just seems a wee bit sus to me, you know? Like, you don't lose 2,000 fans like that. NXT doesn't do that. AEW doesn't do that. So, how can they only just lose 2,000 fans or 2,000 viewers?
That show was an absolute fucking buzzkill.
No, but I'm talking about from the first week to the second week. Only 2,000 after how, like, surely.
The debut episode on AMC was an absolute disaster, and people.
I know. I had to sit there and I had to sit there and suffer as a watch along. But what I'm saying is, if you're doing it following week, surely you would want to watch to see if it's any better. But a 2,000 drop off, I don't know. And no surprise that the person who can't take a serious conversation when it comes to TNA commented on a repost that Josiah responded to this morning. That walking muppet responded saying, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Mate, you're so firm up." I actually left that guy's comment. I didn't respond because I know he's an absolute colossal tool.
Who is it?
Just somebody who can't take criticism of TNA. Put it that way, he refuses to believe in criticism.
Was he a talent?
No, he's a fan who's basically he thinks he works for TNA the way he promotes them. Put it that way.
Oh, is a glazer?
A complete overkill. He genuinely, he literally got asked how, like, what's your confidence in TNA going forward despite the ratings difference? He said it's because the roster will deliver.
What roster after like a couple of months' time? Do you know a roster? Triple H will fucking like, ooh, I want to sign this person, please.
He responded to my comments saying, "What are you talking about?" Because I put up a post saying TNA are doing this wrong when it comes to Bear Bronson joining. When Bear Bronson joins the system, and then so immediately he joins the system in a post match assault. Not post match, but a post segment ending assault. He attacks JDC because he's retiring. He's getting kicked out of the faction. That's fine.
As well, so all of them attacked me.
Cedric Alexander did. And I'm like, why? I was like, this is what fucking WCW did at the latter stage when it went to shit. And he responded saying, like, they want you to watch for more. And I was like, I refused to respond to him because I'm like, mate.
What's Cedric Alexander got to do with the fucking system?
He's just a new faction member. But I responded saying, like, mate, like, I'm not responding to that comment because I know that he'll just glaze over everyone. I was like, this is what TNA does wrong. And they get it wrong. I'm like, they need to stop. Bear Bronson introduction, good.
Is that the same Bear Bronson he was in AEW?
Yes, I think so. He was on the Indies for a while. To be fair, that's what TNA don't do as well. They don't sign a lot of long-term contracts. They don't give long-term contracts.
Sure, Bear Bronson was in the UK scene. I thought, am I just wrong person?
He's a huge guy, Bear Bronson. Huge. But they don't give long-term contracts to indie talent. And I still suspect, by the way, that TNA are not going to give more than multi-year contracts to talent. It's going to still be paid on appearance or short-term agreements. I don't think you'll see anybody except that walking clown Moose on a multi-year contract.
Yeah, Killy Cully's out the door. I don't know where she will go.
AEW.
I think that'd be nice.
She'll go AEW with Myron. It makes logical sense.
Myron Reed.
Mm-hmm. So her partner. And
wasn't that a bit freaking sus when Trey Miguel signed with the Rascals and then apparently he got released for something.
He got released because of
wrestling, and then like a couple of days after he turned up to TNA. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, released from AEW last year. He's been on the Indies ever since, Bear Bronson. He's actually quite good for a big man. But no, so Trey Miguel the only reason he got fired, and people are blaming Tony Khan for this, and people really need to give it a break. It's nothing to do with him. Tony Khan thought that because he's been on Access and subsequently he was involved with like the Rascals beforehand before they left TNA. Tony Khan's under the impression, okay, I'll be able to bring this guy in as a group and I can get them on TV. The minute he was signed, Warner Bros. Are like, no. Even though Trey Miguel since then has had no issues, he works with the LGBTQ community. One of the referees he worked with in TNA is actually a very proud gay man. And he was working closely with Trey Miguel. Never said anything wrong about Trey. The minute he goes, Warner Bros. Are like, nah. So people need to stop blaming Tony Khan for this. It's not his fault. He wanted Trey Miguel. He wanted the entire Rascals. He had a plan for them. But no, it's always blame Tony Khan. TK fumble. Now he's back in TNA. What's he going to do in TNA? Nothing. And I like Trey Miguel. I've met Trey Miguel. He's a nice guy.
I think Trey Miguel's probably the better out of all the Rascals, like you said before.
It's between him and Myron Reed, but to be fair, Zachary Wentz is underrated. I don't rate Wesley, or whatever the fuck he's called now.
Desmond Xavier.
Yeah, I don't rate him. He dropped off for me after he got injured. That injury he had, he dropped off for me. He's just never really been the same. Anyway, back to AJ, because I wanted to ask this, gents. If you had to... You look at AJ's career. Indies, bits of WCW, unfortunately WWE Velocity, but he had one match on there that stands out. TNA, Ring of Honor at the same time, then just TNA. New Japan with Ring of Honor, WWE. What is your... If you had to pick from all those promotions in one, top 5 matches of his that you've seen over his entire career. Top 5 AJ matches and top 5 feuds. They don't need to be the same. So you got top 5 matches, top 5 feuds.
Okay, so my top 5 matches would be... This isn't in any particular order. I'd say the Unbreakable Triple Threat match.
Mm-hmm.
The match with John Cena at Rumble and SummerSlam.
As a combined number 2?
No,
or
2 separate
2 and
matches.
3. 2 and 3, okay.
And then his matches with Nakamura and Tanahashi.
Good shout. And I'll let you think about your 5 feuds. Temple, your top 5 AJ matches.
Triple Threat Unbreakable, Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom, AJ Styles, John Cena, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan on that SmackDown, and Okada, AJ Styles when AJ Styles beat Okada.
Fair. Good shouts.
Feuds, Josiah?
Christopher Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Angle.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say John Cena. Samoa Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And probably Bobby Roode, I'd say.
Good shout. Temple?
Feuds. Oh, this might be there, AJ Styles Okada, my first. Just because the Bullet Club version of AJ Styles versus Chaos Okada just intrigues me
Mm-hmm.
a lot. So that's my number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, John Cena. Last one, I'd probably a toss-up between Jerry Lynn and Jerry Lynn and Amazing Red in TNA in the early days of the X Division. That's my 5.
Not bad. Your shouts? I suppose I should give mine.
Go on then.
Okay, so number 1 is Unbreakable. It's unanimous. Number 1's Unbreakable, 05.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom 9. Number 3, AJ versus Abyss Steel Cage. Number 4, AJ versus Okada, the rematch. And then number 5,
I've got an underrated match. It's in Ring of Honor. I bet you don't remember it, but go on, Reece.
5, it's versus Angle and the Last Man Standing. But just outside that match, like just as an outside one, AJ versus Tanahashi on a live Impact, which is actually really underrated.
I've actually remembered a gem. Do you remember the early days of the pure division in Ring of Honor?
Yes.
AJ Styles versus Jamie Noble.
There's also a tag match he had. AJ and Joe versus the Briscoes, which is really good. There's actually another one I was thinking of as well that's really underrated.
Did Styles ever face Nigel McGuinness?
No. But he should have done. I was actually thinking of another underrated one.
Well,
So...
if you're watching, probably not, but can you do this, please?
There was one other match that AJ had that doesn't get talked. There's one match that AJ had that doesn't get talked about enough, and I really don't know why. But it's AJ versus Raven for the world title.
Oh, good shot, man.
And it's actually, considering the fact that the elements involved, this is AJ when AJ looked a bit like a bit of a dork, but seriously good stuff. This is when the NWA title kept changing hands more than a nun changed their knickers, but genuinely good stuff. His match with Sean Waltman as well in 2005 was really good. He had an underrated match with Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's first TNA debut at Slammiversary. Really underrated. But the Abyss one, honestly, is one of the best cage matches I've ever seen, and it's a non-title pay-per-view main event, and it's really good. Really good. Chester says Royal Rumble 2017 is number 1. Number 2 is versus Seth Rollins. Okay. Number 3 is Nakamura at WrestleMania. Just kidding. It's Wrestle Kingdom. Just kidding. Number 4, Unbreakable Triple Threat in 4th, and then number 5, Abyss. Interesting. Feuds. Number 1 feud for me. Drink. To be honest, I actually think his best feud was Nakamura as well, because it brought the best out of him as well. Number 2, Kurt Angle. Because that's when, even though AJ was a genuine main eventer, Kurt Angle really went and took him to the, like... It's almost as if they've forgotten that AJ was a good main eventer. And Kurt's like, no, I'm gonna get you back. Number 3, number 3 Daniels, number 4 Samoa Joe, number 5 Planet Earth. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Go on.
Nah, number 5. I also want to say Bobby Roode, because the reality of it is it was really good. I just thought of a match that actually deserves a little bit of credit, even though it was a time when this match should never have happened. AJ versus Booker T was actually quite good as well. The I Quit match.
Do you know the time that he ever wrestled Sting? Do you think that's up there as well?
Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
It was a good match, yeah. That was actually the match where Sting was supposed to leave TNA as well, like properly. Even though he multiple times, I'm staying, I'm leaving, I'm staying, I'm leaving. That was meant to be his last one. But he decided to stay.
I'm trying to think of a match in New Japan that we never got. Was Ibushi wasn't a heavyweight when Styles was the heavyweight?
We had AJ versus Ibushi. He did the top rope Styles clash to retain the title.
I need to go watch that one.
Kenny Omega comes to ringside, and Kenny's holding the towel, but we don't know what side he's going to be. We don't know if he's going to be on Ibushi's corner, if he's going to be in Styles' corner, because this was when they were teasing Omega's going to turn on Styles. Even though they built up that really well for quite a long time, that was a really good turn.
Is it Invasion Attack?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to watch that on Daily Motion. Oh, it's on there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. Like, but it's the top rope Styles clash. It's really underrated match. You might find actually.
They might have it on the YouTube channel, might they?
No, it won't be. It's on Daily Motion. There's actually an AJ match from the same year.
Because I just watched. I saw something on Daily Motion where they have a playlist of the best of Super Juniors. So I've been watching like when Low Key was in it, Prince Devitt, Low Key, Bushi, Omega, Taguchi when it was actually decent, Ricochet, Ospreay, all them. The junior heavyweight division back then was fucking. I think it was better than the heavyweight in some regards.
For a little bit. I think the only match we never got in New Japan that would have been interesting, I don't think that I can recall. I don't recall Styles versus Tetsuya Naito.
Didn't Naito beat Styles for the IWGP? Oh no, it wasn't.
Oh wait, no, they did. They faced off at Wrestle Kingdom. They had that was in between it was a special exhibition match, Naito versus Styles. Sorry, never mind. My memory is
Wrestle Kingdom 9.
Yeah, WrestleMania. It's in Wrestle Kingdom 10 was the. See, because I hate WrestleMania sometimes. Some of them. Wrestle Kingdom 10's Nakamura, and then after Wrestle Kingdom 10, obviously, is the rematch with Nakamura. He does the tag match, and he gets booted out of the Bullet Kingdom. The Kingdom as it was back then, because I call it Bullet Kingdom for a different reason, but Bullet Club, yeah. They tried to recall it that
Naito wasn't established at Wrestle Kingdom 9. I don't think.
Wrestle Kingdom 9 he was. Wrestle Kingdom 9 he was established because he already wrestled Okada for the world title.
No, I'm not on about like he wasn't established. I'm on about his faction wasn't. Like LIJ wasn't a thing. I think after that match he went on excursion, and when he came back,
yeah,
LIJ were born, wasn't it? Pretty much.
All right, here's one then. We've done best matches. I suppose we have to really do the hard part now.
What the worst ones?
Top 5 worst AJ matches and feuds.
Jeff Jarrett.
Which one? Because Hard Justice 2005 is actually a great match.
Pretty much anything with Jeff Jarrett.
No, I actually recommend Hard Justice 05. You would actually like that one. Because that's the one where he hits the Styles Clash for the first time in 2 years as well. The only bad thing is the title was really short. The title reign was really short. It was one pay-per-view. Straight on to Raven. Right, Josiah, what you got?
No turning back.
I've got
That wasn't
the
me.
match with Magnus, obviously.
Yep. Match with Magnus. Yep. Carry on.
I'm trying to think.
I know one that's going straight on my. Actually, there's one person with 2 matches that's going on my list.
I'm trying to think. I didn't really like any of his matches with RVD.
RVD.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Those matches were genuinely horrible.
Mm.
You're not wrong there, sir.
The Nakamura match from WrestleMania.
Yep. Horrible.
Would you say AJ Styles and Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules? Or is that a good match? Would you say it's a good match or a poor one?
Yeah, their matches were fine.
No,
People did say that was good matches. I remember the Extreme Rules one. Because that's when he went for the. Correct me if I'm wrong, Josiah. I haven't watched that match since it happened. The closing sequence, phenomenal forearm countered into a spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I haven't seen that match since that because it pissed me off. Just because of the fact that AJ didn't win. That's all. But he eventually got his title win.
Yeah, eventually. So I said RVD, I said Magnus, I said Nakamura.
Another good match would probably be Styles versus Finn Balor at TLC.
We're not talking about good matches right now. You put me off.
Word.
Josiah, you're literally one of my favorite humans. Please never fucking change. Please never fucking change, bro.
His match. Wait, no, I don't. I wasn't the biggest fan of any of his matches with Omos either.
Yeah.
And then they had to put him together as a tag team. That was fucking weird.
To be fair, their tag team was okay. It was just when it blew off into singles comparison, it didn't work. I didn't mind them as a team, I'll be honest. Yeah, the restarting the match at Payback twice. Yeah. Actually, there is one genuine AJ match that I really don't like. Well, actually, it's 2. Bound for Glory 2013 when he takes the title from Bully Ray. And I don't like
I actually didn't mind that match, actually.
I didn't like the Bully Ray match when he did Last Man Standing.
Oh yeah, put that one in there. I don't like that one either.
Because I'm being honest, my AJ list is so the Last Man Standing's number 1 worst match that I've seen AJ Styles have. Number 2, AJ versus Daniels. The loser can't wrestle for the title for a year because that had Bobby Roode in it, which was really stupid. Christopher Daniels should have taken the pin because he was not a legit world title contender. So it really was terrible. But it did, even though it's a bad match.
Wasn't that AJ versus Storm versus Roode?
Sorry, Storm, yeah. Because that's the match that led to AJ leaving for a bit and he comes back as the Lone Wolf. That's the only good thing about it is the Lone Wolf, but AJ shouldn't have
That's why I didn't put it on there.
Actually, you know what? I'll take it off because it led to a good character change. I'll leave it. Bully Ray, Last Man Standing. Tommy Dreamer, I Quit. Because that wasn't an I Quit. The Lethal Lockdown match, Fortune versus EV2 at Bound for Glory. That was horrible. AJ versus that walking spaghetti-haired freak for the WWE title with Dean Ambrose as special guest referee.
James Ellsworth.
Yep, James Ellsworth. Oh, yeah. And then number 5, Nakamura WrestleMania 34. I don't hate the Roman Reigns ones because I barely remember them. I just remember the ending because it just annoyed me. But I don't really remember the matches, so I'm not going to list ones I can't remember. But those 5 I do remember. The I Quit one was embarrassing. Like that was not funny at all. And the Bully Ray Last Man Standing, I'm sorry, but
I also want to put an honourable mention for the Cody Rhodes I Quit match as well. So I thought that was stupid.
I had to sit there and watch that live.
What about AJ Styles and Shane McMahon?
That was actually a good match.
It was slightly decent, yeah. I didn't like.
I'm not saying any matches I don't like because I don't think AJ Styles. I don't think he had a bad match really.
Just have some balls. AJ's literally in my top 3, and I've had to say some bad matches. Just be honest. You dimwit. Go on, just say 5 matches you generally don't like.
Omos and Styles versus the New Day.
Okay, that's 1. Go on. Nobody's going to think bad of you for saying matches that are bad, man.
Styles and Nakamura, WrestleMania.
Yep, awful.
Anytime he faced Jeff Jarrett.
Just watch the Hard Justice one. I guarantee you'll change your mind.
Okay,
The ones before,
that's my second watch tonight.
The ones before that, like, truthfully, the ones before that absolutely are awful. I will not disagree. The ones before, like 2002 into 2004, they're awful. Especially Turning Point 2004. But Hard Justice 2005, definitely his best. They go close to, they go for, well, about half an hour. I'll get the exact time frame for you because it's actually really good. Carry on.
AJ Styles versus James Storm in the battle, the best, what was it, Bound for Glory series when fucking Aces and Aces interrupted.
Yeah, that match is bad. Because that should have been the match where James Storm actually becomes leader.
Yeah, that's 3. I don't like the Extreme Rules match between AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. People love it for some weird reason, but I just don't like it, in my opinion. Don't like it.
Yep.
I thought it was a bit of a fucking spot fest everywhere. That's 4, and then my 5th, something to do with on SmackDown 17, was it? AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, and someone else.
To be fair, he had a poor match with Cena and Ambrose. That wasn't No Mercy. It was following No Mercy.
No, it was No Mercy.
I think it was Styles.
I thought No Mercy was the
SmackDown.
He won. Wait, no, he won the title.
He won the title at Backlash.
No Mercy
and
was
then No Mercy did the triple threat.
Yeah, which was really weird. And then,
and it started the show as well.
I even said
That's
that
true.
the match when he won the world title at fucking Jinder Mahal's bad.
On SmackDown.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was the last time SmackDown actually had a year-long title reign that meant something because I don't credit.
Well, wasn't that in Manchester?
It was in Manchester, yeah.
Fucking dreadful that.
That was the last time that SmackDown generally had a year-long title reign that actually meant something because I absolutely do not credit Roman Reigns' title run.
I think you're out of skill or something.
Eh?
It's just I think he's at skill putting his hand up.
No, he's winding me up by putting up like acknowledged Roman Reigns, and I never will. I'll never do it. You violent man.
How do you acknowledge Roman Reigns, you say?
No, he's. We know you don't.
Do you just do it to wind Reigns up? Like
Yeah.
I do it when I say oos all the time to wind Reigns up about that. Tit.
I acknowledge Roman when he needs to be acknowledged.
When he's not here.
Reigns doesn't feel oosy as much anymore.
I've never liked him, alright? Here's actually
twin, I'm sure.
There's a weird thing that went round yesterday. Someone brought it to my attention that's really weird. Someone made a photoshopped image of a bald wrestler who they think will be a new star in WWE. Do you want to guess who that new bald person was?
Hey,
Now, they're claiming this
Who? But
person
what?
will be. So someone yesterday made a Twitter post saying that there are going to be 6 new stars in WWE this year. Like WWE's future will be good, all that, and here's 6 stars like that are going to be here. Like these are the new 6 stars of WWE, and one of them was
Okay.
was a Photoshop edited bald person,
why is it?
Jey Uso. I would never have been brought to this attention if someone hadn't told me. And apparently, this will be a new star
What do you say?
as a bald man when he has no star power anyway, with a head full of hair.
What would his catchphrase be?
I'm bald.
No, 4 letters.
Yeah. Let's see. Chester's top 5 worst matches are Shinsuke Nakamura WrestleMania 34, the loser match with Daniels and Storm, Rhino at Turning Point 2006. To be honest, I was surprised you didn't say Elevation X because that horrible. No Surrender 2012 versus Frank Trigg. Oh God,
Who?
Frank Trigg. Don't remind
No, I
me.
know who that is.
But also Frank Trigg was a
I saw
lot
that.
earlier than that. Raw 2016 versus Jericho. The Frank Trigg match was really bad. But also, it comes in mind that AJ also faced him in
He
08.
called Frank Trigger from fucking All the Fields and Arsenal.
No, Frank Trigg, he was a... he was like an MMA match. This is the match that led to Kurt versus AJ in their first big feud when AJ really got to kick off as a babyface again. Like, this was actually, if you get a chance to watch an event, this is actually a really good one. I mean, it's in Canada, so you have to endure a little bit of rubbish, but it's actually a very good show. Especially when I show you, like, I mean, there's some really bad things with this. The MMA match actually got a 0 out of 10 ranking. And that's with AJ in it. It got a 0 out of 10 rating. But the card for this actually, considering what you had, this is the match card. This was the last event where Joe retained the title as well.
Cute Kip. Who the fuck's that? Billy Gunn or something?
That was Billy Gunn when he was with the Beautiful People.
Jesus Christ. Look at that. Big Money versus LAX. Nice.
Yep.
Cage and
There were some good matches. Taylor Wilde was unbelievable in this show.
Who the fuck's Sheikh Abdul Bashir?
You'll know him as Davari. He was the
Matt Morgan versus Team 3D.
He was the X Division champion at this point. Yeah, Biss and Matt Morgan were a team.
Oh yeah. Rock and Rave Infection. Nice. I remember them. Is that freaking Lance Archer? That.
Yep. When he was called Lance Rock, Jimmy Rave, who was unbelievable.
Yeah, he's good.
The Prince Justice Brotherhood was absolutely funny.
Kerryman's Christopher Daniels, I think.
That's right.
Shark Boy is obviously Shark Boy. Super Eric is Eric Young, I think.
Yep. Have you seen what he's brought out again?
Why what?
He's brought out the Don't Fire Eric merch.
Okay.
To be fair, I'll say this. Eric Young in 2007, his feud with Bobby Roode actually needs to be studied. Because if I'm an honest man, your inhibitions stop at the hands of Tracy Brooks. That woman was on some madness back then.
Eric Young falling off.
Yeah, he's fallen off huge.
I liked the was it Violent by Design? I like that.
That faction didn't really understand. themselves. Like they dropped off huge. It's
I
not
actually
their.
started.
Yeah, when it started, it was really good. The problem is you had Cody Deaner in it.
He's okay.
No, he's an absolute spanner.
Is that the guy who's is that the guy who's doing that freaking hometown man thing?
Yes, and he was also the guy that got beat on a pay-per-view by ODB for a Knockouts title.
Jesus Christ.
How
Joe
embarrassing.
Doran was in that one.
So cringe. It's just
Joe
so
Doran's
cringe.
good as well. Is Joe Doran still active, or is he not active as much anymore?
I'm not actually sure. I haven't seen him in quite a while.
I'm sure he went away because he had the seed, didn't he? Or whatever it is. Josiah looks like he's gonna freaking kick somebody's head in or something.
No,
I'm trying to figure out what set Catherine off.
Well, what's that?
everything probably.
She's put in the Discord chat, like she's put the "Oh dear Lord" in like gif in the chat, and I'm like, what now?
Everything. She's always angry.
Oh dear. What's Catherine saying?
I don't know.
Saying Discord.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her. Because she's like, oh, good chat. I'm like, where is Catherine? Get your ass in here, Catherine. So that's something I want to do. So, so in terms of success, AJ's obviously, he's held the TNA title twice. 4-time NWA champion. 2-time WWE champion. 2-time IWGP heavyweight champion. He's won the undisputed British World Heavyweight Championship with Rev Pro. He's won the IC title. He's won the X Division title several times.
US.
Tag team title several times. NWA and TNA. He's won the WWE tag team titles several times.
US title, I think.
He's won the US title. He was voted Mr. TNA 4 years in a row.
Ring of Honor Pure Champion.
He's achieved a shitload, but if you think about it,
I think he was a Ring of Honor World Champion now as well, I think.
the success he's had, I think the only question is, and this is not about choosing what is his greatest success or whatnot.
Undisputed Wendy Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah. My actual question is, when you look at the success AJ's achieved, what are 5 things you wish he could have achieved?
Title in IWGP Intercontinental, at least.
It doesn't have to be winning a title, but just like 5 things you think he should have done or could have done.
Face Shawn Michaels.
It's actually hard to say. Yeah, face Shawn Michaels is one.
Yeah, that's something I agree with.
In his prime. Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Face Bret Hart at one point, if you could go back in time.
That I can't count that because that was never a possibility. That was,
You could have faced Shawn Michaels, couldn't
yeah, you could have.
I'm just glad that he got the Wrestler of the Decade for the 2010s, because he absolutely was the best wrestler of the 2010s. Wrestler of the Year 3 times in a row as well. 16, 17, 18, ranked number
Have you
1.
ever been the PWI before?
Not,
He was
so I would
PWI.
say wrestle Shawn Michaels, not have to wear the turkey suit.
Yep, that's 2. I agree with them.
Win the IC title in New Japan.
Yep.
I
would have said won the Royal Rumble in his debut. I know people might not like that because it's a debut, but I would have had that. That's the best wrestler in the world at the time. The biggest shock.
The only issue with that is that Rumble was for the title.
I know. That's exactly.
That's what he means. Shock factor about it.
Yeah, just walks in.
Wins the Rumble, wins the title.
I would have had him win the Rumble. And last eliminating that bald fraud.
I would have had him main event a WrestleMania in front of fans.
Yeah.
Because obviously the Boneyard match didn't have anyone there, didn't it?
Who would you have had a main event with?
I would have probably said,
Um,
fingers crossed that WrestleMania match with Nakamura would have gone a bit better than it did.
I mean, in a perfect world, he doesn't leave TNA for me. He just has a dual contract with TNA and New Japan. That's my perfect world, I suppose.
And
I don't even know who in a perfect world he'd wrestle. I just
in a
want to
perfect world, do you think he would have been still the leader of Bullet Club? Because if he didn't leave, Kenny Omega wouldn't have turned on him.
No, I'm saying that's why I said dual contract. TNA and New Japan, but he could still do the Ring of Honor stuff, so you would still get the Bullet Club part.
Yeah, but would he still be leader though? That's the thing.
Yeah, it would just bring more to TNA in that way. I think it would help.
Saying
Yeah, so
And I guess probably my last thing is I wish that he would have been treated a bit more prestigious by TNA.
yeah, they should have treated him like Kurt Angle. He should have been one of the big paid guys. He should never have been way below that. So I'm looking at what he's achieved just by PWI, which is not a lot, which is shocking. So just for PWI alone, he was Match of the Year with Cena at SummerSlam 2016, Tag Team of the Year with Daniels 2006,
Nice.
Most Popular Wrestler 2017 and 2018,
Of course.
Wrestler of the Year 2016, 2017 and 2018,
Yeah.
Wrestler of the Decade 2010s,
Oh my god, this is disgusting.
and he was ranked #1 of the best 500 in the year 2010.
Wait, so you know, Josiah?
I'm ashamed right now.
Liverpool have given
Kenny
Armstrong.
Kenny Omega versus Rocky Romero announced for Dynamite.
Yay! Get your Roppongies out. Okay, now why? Why? Kenny Omega versus this is weird. Kenny Omega is wanting to become AEW World Champion, but he wants to fucking wrestle Rocky fucking Sisuke Romero. Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Yeah.
Have a Snickers.
Yeah.
Have a Snickers, Reece. Fucking hell. Right. It's stupid, right? Kenny Omega wants to fucking have the world title and he wants to wrestle Rocky Sasuke Romero. Why?
Yeah.
Please tell me why. Right, so you're telling me that Rocky Romero is a world champion material guy? What the fuck is that?
I don't
trying to
care
get
if this
It's
is.
a big dark match.
I can see it. I don't care if this is
Yeah.
Omega first and like Omega's taking on Don Callis family members. I don't care. It's him taking on a colossal spanner in Rocky Romero. And I'll tell you one
Yeah,
thing.
but I don't get why he's facing Rocky Romero when he wants the AW World Title. So he's telling me that Rocky Romero is up there with the World Title picture. That's what they're saying.
It's more the Don Callis family members he's doing, but this is still.
I'm just thinking of all the members of the Don Callis family that Tony Khan could have put him against. Why would you put him against?
Why not give him?
Put him against that
One.
bloke now. Put him against face Josh
Kyle.
Alexander. Put him up against
Kyle fucking Fletcher?
Kyle Fletcher. Yeah, like a big guy.
Like I'm like Tony
Cesaro
Khan.
or
Tony,
something.
like
Not fucking
that wouldn't be
Rocky
fun.
Romero.
Tony Khan, for all the praise I will give him, right? He's done a fucking Triple H. He's just
He's done a Gatos.
Himself.
That's even worse.
yeah, yeah.
The guys in
This
this,
is-
I'd probably go Kenny Omega versus Kyle Fletcher, even Cesaro at some point. Fucking Christ.
He should be just purely going after MJF. He doesn't need the Don Callis family pish take anymore. This is
I get that, but you need to be.
This
some
is-
fucking-
He should be facing Swerve and Hangman, not messing around with
yeah, Swerve,
Don Callis.
and this is on Dynamite tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Can you?
Genuinely really makes me angry. That actually really fucking makes me angry.
Well, they've done me a favour. I won't be watching the show live now, so thanks for that.
I mean, I want to watch.
Skills wise, then in army.
I only wait. I was geared up for it because of Tekla versus Statlander for the title, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And now you have booked Kenny Omega, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, against an absolute spanner.
Yeah.
The fucking MK Dons of professional wrestling, Rocky Romero.
Well, MK Don's actually won today, so you can't
They're
just look back.
They're still shit. Even shit wins something once in its lifetime. Rocky Romero's like Rick Romero's
That's
one.
like in New Japan, fucking Yota Tsuchi facing, I don't fucking know, Toriano or something.
That would be the
Literally.
equivalent. It would be the equivalent of
Or
AJ.
if you're talking New Japan, it would be Yota Tsuji versus Rocky Romero.
It would be the WWE equivalent of AJ Styles versus
Akira Tozawa.
in a 20-minute, in a 15 to 20-minute competitive match.
You'd be like CM Punk versus Tozawa.
Oh god, I've actually got a bad feeling. How long are they going to give this match?
20 minutes.
I'm hoping it's 5 minutes max.
I'm hoping they've booked this match. I'm hoping it just leads to MJF just going, is that really how you want to get to me? And MJF just trolls him. And then it leads to the
you should be facing people in the Don Callis family that are fucking worthy of a world title.
No, he shouldn't be involved with the Don Callis family anymore. This has been going on.
Going against fucking Hangman Swerve, Brody King, people like that.
No, this feud has been going on for 4 years. This is just as bad as the fucking bloodline. This has to end. This is not good.
At least the bloodline isn't really.
You have to face like people like Swerve, Hangman, Brody King to get to the world title, but you're not fucking playing with the Don Callis family.
That's what I've just said. That's what I've just said. Like, it should just be.
And if he is actually facing Don Callis family members, at least face Cal Fletcher to catch the fucking.
He only needed Alexander because they actually built a genuine feud out with him that has a genuine callback. But they've putting them in this match with Rocky Romero, and I swear to God, see if it's a competitive match.
20 minutes, bro.
Actually, you know what? I don't care. I'm actually doing this now before people think I'm biased. 2 seconds. Where I'm not afraid to post this shit. I'm not afraid to post this. Oh, it gets worse. Just wait to see what I'm putting in the community tab.
Rocky Romero still the CMLL for some weird reason. Rocky Romero versus Kenny Omega on Wednesday night, Dynamite. 20-minute match, bro. I bet you a 10-a-day felt they can't wait. Look at the rain. I'm fucking Reece's face today. Fucking Johnson. What if it was Daniel Garcia? Jesus Christ, could you imagine? Fucking even a triple threat. Fuck it. Kenny Omega versus Daniel Garcia versus Rocky Romero live on Dynamite. What if it was Wheeler Yuta as well? Who do you not like? Right. You don't like Rocky Romero. You don't like you don't like Daniel Garcia.
Jey Uso.
Oh well, Jey Uso.
Oh, don't worry. I've been very fair. I've named them. It's on the community tab now. The post is on the community tab now. Before people claim I'm biased. Oh, hold on.
Orange Cassidy, Jey Uso, Daniel Garcia, and Danhausen.
To be fair, I forgot a few. Hold on. I forgot a few. Those ones. Those two. What's his name again? Just try to remember it. Oh, yeah.
If it was like something to do with Joe Hendry, I'd be well on my community. That guy's an absolute fucking failure. That guy's a fucking disgrace to Scotland, that guy.
There you go. I've updated it. There you go. I forgot a few names. I've added them now.
Savvy Gacy Gander, what have you put now?
I've put AEW booking Kenny Omega versus Rocky Romero. The fucking MK Dons of professional wrestling. The worst wrestler alongside Orange Cassidy, Jey Uso, Daniel Garcia, The Righteous, Brooklyn Brawler, Joe Hendry, and Danhausen. This is a bloody joke. Kenny should be going after the world title and having a match with this colossal tool. Pathetic. End of post. And before them says, "Oh, you're biased." Really? Don't ever question me again. I'm not biased. I'm biased to what type of wrestling I like. I'm not company biased. Although people still don't believe that.
What if Tony Khan booked next week Daniel Garcia versus Kenny Omega?
Then I will personally kill him.
And then on the third week, Wheeler Yuta. And then on the fifth week, Orange Cassidy. It just builds up. How did Kenny Omega get to the world title? Well, he beat these fucking jobbers. Well, I don't like that name, but that's what people call it, don't they? I like to call it enhancement talent instead of jobbers, bruv. Megan Burns tagging with Ford again. Yes.
That's not her name on this channel. What's her real name?
NFL Ford.
Josiah, you're a criminal. Oh, why are you mad this time? Come on stream and explain yourself.
You are?
Well, you asked the question. I just put it in the chat.
It's the fact that he went to Catherine. Why are you mad this time? Come and explain yourself. Oh, Josiah, please, sir, never change.
Why are you mad this time? Come on stream and explain yourself.
And how did I scare the shit out of you?
Why don't you explain this to
Your
me
faces.
Oh, the anger. Oh, I can't explain that. That's just when I get angry. That could have been a lot. It could have been a lot worse. Words wise, I'm just controlling my temper. Smidge, what did you say now? You didn't say anything else, did you?
No, that was Temple.
Oh God, Michael Scott, for fuck's sake! Oh, it's actually good that we got to.
Well, I do have some good news.
Triple H is dead. Joe
I'm
can.
going over the top.
John Moxley versus Ace Austin.
I mean, that is good news.
Yeah, but it's still jobber, bro.
Oi, Ace Austin is not a jobber.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, put John Moxley against Ace Austin in a wrestling match. Who's really going to win this?
Ace Austin's a good wrestler.
Yeah, but I know that, but let's just be fucking real here.
Who wins?
Ace
Exactly.
Austin's not
The
going to beat
fans.
John Moxley, is it? Come on.
People said that about Kevin Knight. Speedball. Similar building frames, and they still beat him. Come on, man. Ace Austin's good, though. Speaking of Ace Austin, it won't be long before Chris Bay's back in action.
Chris Bay should be going joining him then.
I do worry about him, though, because he had to relearn how to walk again. And I just feel like I know he wants to return, but I don't know if I want him to come back. I like Chris Bay. I'm a huge Chris Bay fan.
I don't want him to, but he will.
He's got the, as we would like to call it, he's got the Kota Ibushi gene.
Yeah.
Why has he got his jeans on? Why does he not have his on?
No, Kota Ibushi gene. Gene, E-N-E. As in, like, your genes. Like, he's got the Ibushi gene, or as many people call it, there's two names. It's either the Ibushi gene or the Bozo gene. Because Ibushi is a bozo when it comes to his body. Man, love the game. Love the game. I love Kota Ibushi, but he is the definition of bozo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you get for fucking going absolutely mental in the ring.
Who said anything about being mad? Well, come say hello then. I'm gonna fucking set you straight, Catherine. Come say hello. Why are you not in here? Oh, speaking of which, have you seen Catherine's new articles, by the way?
Come.
Yeah, about WWE fans and their mediocrity.
Yeah, but there's another one she put up. It's really good. See if I can get it. This one's really good.
Is it about why Thunder Rosa should be the AEW Women's Champion when she returns?
Part of that. Right now, a top trend is you guys are not going to like this. Right now, a top trend on Twitter is Rock beating CM Punk at Rumble 2013.
I mean, I don't care.
Let's
It's
see.
whatever.
Chat. Here we go. Where is it? Give me what I want. What I don't really want. Because I hate that group. Where is it? Catherine has the pure cheek when I responded about how I like.
Apparently, Pretty Deadly the musical's a real thing.
Aye, so Catherine put about is AEW
Kit Wilson
as wrestlers.
Kit Wilson said that when WrestleMania comes to London, Pretty Deadly the musical will debut.
Oh, for God's sake! Aye, so Catherine put up an article yesterday about is AEW overbooking its wrestlers.
Yes.
It examines creative freedom versus narrative at excess, which is actually a good article, and to an extent there is a fair bit of that. But she also sent this to a group chat I'm in with her. She sent this, and I responded to it very amicably. So she put that in the group. That's what Catherine put in the group chat that really annoyed me. It's not evil. It's good.
Good, yeah. I'm in a wrestling group chat. We've been coming up with names for evil, but they're just synonyms.
Yeah, I was thinking one that you could have is dark.
I came up with nefarious.
I like that.
Or reprobate.
So I put "Oh God no," and Catherine laughed, and I said, but to be fair, I did make some valid points. I said I'm concerned for Evil going because his wife is there and he should know better. And I actually like Evil as a brown wrestler. I don't see what WWE can do with him because they've not had a good dark character in years that can actually work.
Who's his wife?
Io Sky. Yeah, Io Sky's wife, yeah. So, but then Catherine responded, I've no response to this, I've only just seen this now, but Catherine put on my response to, he's a brilliant wrestler, I think he's a brilliant wrestler, I don't see what AEW can do with him. So Catherine says, and I quote, "But they have black." Like,
Alistair Black.
Yeah. But I did respond to Catherine's comment about her the WWE fans elevate mediocrity article, and I said it's almost if they're deliberately ignoring important things about the sport, the art form, the growth of the business, just to make irrelevant points. But oh God, that song or that one moment, it should be about everything, not one thing. I do like Catherine's articles; they're really good, and I do recommend people.
Why don't they call him bad instead of evil?
Because that's why we've thought of good. It's the opposite. You know what they should. You know what they should call him.
Corrupt.
Blank. Call him blank. Here comes blank.
Madness. Wickedness.
No, just call him blank.
Vice.
Blank.
Some words. Shady, dirty. Oh, dirty. Oh no. We've already got that. Bent.
I mean, they could just call him Nabby.
Shocking that.
Funny, but Bully Ray's asking people if they're ready for AJ Styles to be done after Royal Rumble.
Diabolic. Well, they're just going to compare him with fucking Shinsuke Nakamura and just call him fucking, I don't fucking know. The Samoans? the fucking, the samurai or something. Because you know what's happening. Evil joins fucking WWE. They're going to pair him with Shinsuke Nakamura because he's fucking Japanese. Which I fucking don't like that when people do that. It's annoying. It's like putting all the Mexicans with the Mexicans. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I suppose we can all be Mexican.
Same thing when that LWO thing started in WWE. Oh, just because they're Mexican, let's put them in LWO. Which is
Yeah.
fucking lazy as fuck.
Alright, here's one. I know for a fact, Josiah, you'll like this. Instead of... Still with me, Josiah?
Why don't you just call him by his old fucking... Before he was evil. What was Evil's name before he was evil?
It was just his own name.
Why don't they just call him that? If they don't want to go with the evil thing.
I don't think they'll go with it because
I don't think WWE are allowed to have words like that, are they?
I don't think they'll use his actual name in. I don't think they'll use his actual name because I highly doubt WWE fans can pronounce his name.
Wakanabe.
I reckon they will just call him Evil.
Why don't they just call him this?
Surprise
I'll
me.
put it in the chat.
It'll be a diluted version of his character, and I don't want him to leave New Japan anyway.
I mean, if he leaves, he has to take everyone with him. That's the only way it will work.
It's not going to happen though. Aye, Takaiki Watanabe, yeah. He gets so much undeserved hate. I'm standing up for Evil, and I used to be against Evil for a while just because I thought some of his stuff was really annoying me, but he won me back. Evil's one of 5 wrestlers to will never win me back from genuine hatred.
And now Red Narita's taking over House of Torture now.
Fucking atrocity.
Right, if Evil's going to WWE, I just end House of Torture.
Yeah, but Red Narita said it's not ending, and he's going to beat up Paramorph because it's his fault that he's leaving.
Yeah.
Well,
which means Ren
Good luck with that. Good luck with that, kid.
Without Evil. Or you could do a swerve and you just do Shota Unimore as leader.
No.
No.
in a weird way, that could actually work though.
I mean, a faction that no one likes with a clown that no one likes. Which means nobody has to pay attention. You can just pause the show and then wait for it to end and then skip it.
Do you think Evil would probably need a manager in WWE for his translation?
Yes.
No, he can speak English now.
But he should deliberately not speak English. You know what they'll probably say on screen? They'll probably bring up about
they're gonna put him in the Judgment Day, so he won't need to speak.
I've seen that online. People are like, oh, Evil's coming in.
Or they'll put him in MFT and pretend that he's a Samoan.
Imagine.
I actually think if he does eventually return to WWE, I do think one of the matches they will do is Jericho versus Evil.
Again.
Yeah. Hey, don't knock it. That match was good, to be fair.
No, I'm saying this now because they're what they're like.
Jericho was
I'm saying this because they're like 8 years older than they were then.
It'll be a disaster. It'll be a disaster, though.
Yeah.
Good match.
But that match was good, but I agree why he's saying it now.
I think you're gonna get Evil versus
Why don't you have the Jericho learning tree and Evil?
I will knock you out.
Jericho's learning tree.
No. I just, you know what?
WWE.
No. It's annoying that the Painmaker doesn't. It's annoying that Evil's dark character, Prince of Darkness, doesn't work in WWE because it works in the Attitude Era. Like that version works in the Ministry of Darkness.
Evil as like this generation's Undertaker.
Because they tried that with Bray Wyatt and failed.
There's two things that you can guarantee if
I think Evil
does end up going to WWE.
Undertaker.
One of these things is that he's going to have a long-winded feud with Damian Priest that goes nowhere.
No,
yes.
And another thing is that he's going to end up facing Solo Sikoa for control of the MFTs.
Mm-hmm. I can see the Damian Priest.
I'll give Evil Prisoner some credit. I'll say that he's got more potential to be the next presence of the Undertaker. You know, when he walks to the ring slowly and stuff, because Evil does the same.
Evil
he does that better job than Bray Wyatt.
I think one thing that Evil does really well, and people don't give him credit for this, is just generally how good of a worker he actually is.
He's a good worker, and
if you think about wrestlers that are genuinely selfish and wrestlers that actually care about putting other talent over, name me anybody in the last 10 years that's put over more talent than Evil. And I mean being genuinely serious. Name 5. because I don't think there is, because he genuinely is the amount of time he loves putting talent over. He always gets it back, but he does.
I can name you people that don't put talent over.
Oh, that's easy. Just John Cena's number one.
The MFT son's for my
No, Okada's number one.
Okada doesn't like putting over Kaito Kiyomiya because he kicked him in the face.
No, but he didn't want to put over. He didn't want to put over the Yosuke, you know.
Okada didn't put over Kaito. He just wanted to fucking murder him after.
Yeah, he wanted to murder him. But go on then. That can be your discussion. 10 people that refuse to put talent over versus 10 people that love to put talent over. So I'll just say like for one, the opposite side, the actual people who
Triple
put. He's definitely for the who doesn't like putting people over. Bret Hart for me is number one for putting people over.
Hulk Hogan for not putting people over.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Nash.
Yep. Hold that, Roy Sheen.
even though she's not here anymore.
Yeah. John Cena.
You know what? You could kind of make the argument that John Cena could go on both lists.
I suppose. Okay, I'm going to put this one in there now. Let's see. I'm going to pitch a name and tell me if you think yes or no. Adam Copeland.
No. Definitely not.
Because he doesn't do it.
No.
Yeah, he don't put what he doesn't. Put
even before he went to AEW, he wasn't putting people over.
Yeah, he's really bad
But
for
he
it.
was putting people over, Edge.
No,
he didn't.
He basically killed the demon.
And he also ruined Christian as well. He ruined Christian as well.
Yeah.
Edge didn't put over Aleister Black or Malachi, didn't he? Or where he's called?
No, he didn't.
He didn't. Yeah,
No, he literally bought back Gangrel just to make sure that he didn't lose. He injured himself and still won the match.
Yeah. Luchasaurus didn't put him over.
Undertaker definitely put talent over to an extent.
Yeah, except to WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that was his gimmick pretty much.
Yeah. Although to be fair, there were talent that actually, to be fair, you could say Edge said no for that, but that doesn't count. But there were talent who refused to lose to him.
Yeah, there are a load of people.
Yeah.
What do you think Shawn Michaels put over people or no?
Second reign. Sorry, not second reign. Second run, yes. First run, hell no.
What, Shawn?
Yeah, Shawn, he didn't give a flying fuck in the 90s. Just ask Shane Douglas. I think Tajiri's definitely on the put over side. He loved that. Kurt Angle, definitely.
Eddie Guerrero,
yeah. Rey Mysterio. I mean, he had no choice, but he still likes putting talent over.
Benoit,
yeah. Hardcore Holly, no.
No, Hardcore Holly just wanted to fucking beat the fuck out of you.
Brock Lesnar, yes. Goldberg, no.
Despite what many people say about him, he does put over a load of people.
Kane definitely put talent over.
He put RVD over.
Yeah. You know who was actually good at putting talent over, even though he wasn't actually a good worker at times? Vince.
Regal
was really good at it.
Yeah.
Tell you, it was
09.
Jericho has always been good at putting people over. He's never refused.
Yeah.
Jericho has never refused to do a job. The only thing he's ever refused was working with Goldberg, even though he eventually did, because of what Goldberg did to him in '98, which is disgusting. Just proves that Goldberg's a bigger pussy than anybody. DDP, yes. Savage, yes.
Steamboat, definitely.
Steamboat, yes. Kurt Hennig, yes. Trank, who's a no. AJ, yes. Daniels, yes. Samoa Joe, yes. Ric Flair loved putting talent over to an extent, as long as he got his immediate rebound.
Flair, no.
No, Flair, to be fair, Flair did, but he always made sure he got something back for it, you know?
Then technically, yeah, Flair could put people over because he did lose the title 15 times.
Yeah. US title as well. Arn Anderson was really good at putting talent over.
Piper.
Piper, yeah. Actually, Piper's a strange one. Because Piper, just like Andre the Giant, although to be fair, we say the same about Sting. When Sting was unbeaten his final year in AEW, people were saying he wasn't putting people over because he wasn't getting beat, but he was putting them over by winning.
In a different way.
Andre and Piper were putting people over by not being defeated for 10 years. But then eventually they did. But then obviously Andre allowed the worst man in existence to pin him. But Abyss was really good at putting people over.
Yeah.
This is just really good anyway.
Jeff Jarrett, definite no.
No, Jeff Jarrett's an absolute scumbag up there.
Raven is an absolute yes. Raven
put over Dreamers, Stevie Richards.
He put over Benoit by refusing to wrestle him for months.
I won't wrestle him either, to be fair.
I will give. That's the only time I will give you credit, Chester, for mentioning that name. I will grant you credit. The Big Slow did put talent over.
In his younger days, yeah.
No, to be fair, all throughout his career, he did put talent over.
He was on commentary, wasn't he?
Yeah. You know who I'm going to call out, though, for not really putting talent over as much? But it's because of Triple H and Shawn Michaels. The Rock.
No.
Austin
put talent over because he loved the business. Except for the Lesnar situation. But to be fair, he was right not to do that. That's the only thing. Like, if it doesn't make sense, then don't put a talent over. It doesn't work. Brock Lesnar.
Here's a question for you. Would you put...
Catherine's finally in. She says Brock Lesnar. We're like, yep, we agree on Brock. Absolutely.
If you was in the wrestling business, would you put over Josiah?
No.
Would you say if you was in the wrestling business, would you put over Reece?
Yes, if the circumstances were...
I would put... The reason why I put Josiah over is because I wouldn't be competing with Josiah. Because Josiah would be my world champion.
So technically, would you put me over then?
No. Because I wouldn't be wrestling. It'd be between the two of you. And
okay then, Josiah. Would you put me over?
Absolutely not.
Fucking asshole.
Here, he is a proud man. Of course he's going to say no.
No answer to that. Yes,
You know
I
who-
would actually put anyone over me.
To be fair, there is only one wrestling match we need to see. See, for all the people on social media that says Hulk Hogan versus every black man in the Battle Royal, right? There's one match that has to happen, if it ever happened. It's Catherine versus every women's wrestler in existence.
You could do that.
just give me Catherine versus Thunder Rosa in a 9-man match.
I'd not be doing that.
That would be fucking outstanding. No holds barred. Falls count.
Of hell.
No. No holds barred. Falls count anywhere. Iron women match. Sorry, Iron hates women match.
Yeah.
Catherine versus Thunder Rosa. I genuinely think Thunder Rosa would be beaten to death. Catherine would be like, bitch, I hate you.
Reece versus Jey Uso in a fucking meat madness. Yeet madness. Josiah versus fricking Shelter Unimo in a red shoes fucking debate.
A red shoes debate. No, Josiah would literally slip red shoes like 1,000 yen and be like, here, just fast count your prick of a son.
Do you think Red Shoes enjoys refereeing his son matches?
No, he's probably bored.
I genuinely think he hates how bad his son is. I genuinely think he saw his son had... He probably thought his son
I
had
got told
potential.
that he doesn't like refereeing his son's matches because sometimes in the matches it gets too emotional for him, so he doesn't really like doing it.
There's actually a match.
No.
There's a match to
He's
show.
not emotional. He's just bored.
There's actually a match
on live TV in like interviews that he's been in one match. I think it was challenging for the world title at some point where Red Shoes was referee and he couldn't. All the match he was dead fucking what you call it. He didn't want to really do the match.
I didn't realize that yesterday was the on this day anniversary of Smash joining Demolition 1987. That's mental. But not
Yeah,
what
and
was
today's the anniversary of Kenny versus Jay White for the US title.
yeah.
Catherine, who's his son? You mean Schultz Unim or Red Shoes? Are they related?
Oh wow, Wrestling Bios has actually finished the. It's finished
Yeah.
the series.
Well, he's not finished the series, but he's finished the
Raw.
He's
Monday
finished
Night
the
Raw,
Raw versus Nitro.
reliving the
part of
Raw
it.
Night War, which has been really good and unbiased.
Mm.
Oh,
Did Drew ever put anyone over?
Lads,
What?
have you seen who's been backstage at AEW today?
No one.
Tommaso Ciampa.
No,
Tommaso Ciampa.
him.
Oh my
Kenta.
god.
That's
Really?
Kenta. Yeah,
Yo. Kenta.
Just look at his jeans.
Oh, yeah. AEW visitor.
Backstage, and that was from Drainmaker's account. Posted that at
Brian
10
Danielson.
past.
Is this his way of trying to get back to New Japan?
It could be.
Kenta versus Brian Danielson. Give it me now, but we can't have it.
Brian Danielson will never wrestle ever again, bro. I'm telling you that now.
Kenta versus anyone in AEW. Kenta versus who?
Kenta versus Rocky Romero. Why not?
Fucking get out. What, just for Kenta just to fucking kill him or something?
I mean, I would honestly put in a 5-minute Murder She Wrote match, which is literally just a typewriter. I would honestly have Kenta smack CM Punk with a typewriter, and then GTS finish him.
I just have Kenta slap CM Punk saying, "Why the fuck are you stealing all my moves?" And then slap Brian Danielson saying, "Why are you stealing all my moves?"
Have you seen this from yesterday? Speedball refused to call Jake something by his real / AEW, new AEW name. Jake something is still my partner. That Doyle guy can go and fuck himself.
Mike Bailey, go on Mike Bailey's Twitter handle in his title of his.
I know it's his bio. Yeah, he's put that word. Yeah. He is funny.
What a ledge. Mike Bailey's a good worker. I like it, but Mike Bailey.
So here's one for everybody to speculate because it's conversation related. Here's one that's conversation related. So let's see what everyone thinks. Wrestling Picks and Clips has made an AJ Styles prediction.
What, Gigi Dolan? Who's that?
That's the lassie with the orange hair that used to be in NXT. She's she's called Priscilla Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's she. I think she's with Zachary Vance now. I think she'll be back in AEW though, but in the part of the top, the Triangle of Madness, they'll revamp it. I think. Well, not revamp it, but they might change it. But wrestling.
So they won't put her back with JC Jameson.
Thankfully not, because she's never going to leave that company, and I hope not either way, because she sucks. Anyway, Wrestling Picks and Clips made a prediction this morning. 3:30 this morning. They have posted. I just want to get your reaction.
Where are they from? Where are they from?
Who?
The guy who posted it at fucking like what time at morning?
3:30. They were watching Raw. It's a picture of AJ Styles before his match with CM Punk. So this is their
America. I do appreciate it, but if it was in like the UK watching Raw at that time, like fucking hell, is he a bit?
I actually don't know where his account's from. It's an 11-year account, to be fair. I've retweeted a few of his stuff sometimes, but yeah. So he put up this account put up a post at 3:30 this morning. Let me know what you think. Give me your honest reaction. My prediction: Gunther is going to controversially win against AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles goes to TNA for a bit and has one last run with the world title. Then gets one final match in WWE and finally retires. So he goes to TNA just to go back to WWE to retire. That makes no sense.
I think that would be a weird choice.
I would not like him to be in my fucking ear telling me what to do booking wise anyway. Because
If someone told me you get a chance to retire in TNA, and then maybe do a few other matches elsewhere, or you do a run in TNA as world champion and then retire in WWE, what do you choose? I'm choosing TNA run, go to other promotions, and don't fucking go back, unless it's a pointless Hall of Fame induction, which means shit,
So this
according to
guy's
Eric Young.
just he loses to Gunther, and
There you
then
go.
he goes to
On-screen.
TNA,
That's
wins
it.
the world title, and then he gets one final match in WWE, and then finally retires. Yeah, but you just fucking said the Gunther and AJ Styles match is pretty much retirement, and if he loses, he's retired in WWE. And you're saying
Exactly.
he'll go to TNA and win the world title, and then come back to WWE where he fucking lost and
Yep.
got retired.
Yeah,
And
it makes
go on
no.
another fucking retirement run. Like what?
That's the thing. That's the thing. It makes no sense. Oh, by the way, Como beat Fiorentina 3-1. Jay
It's
just
like
said.
me. It's like me going to my work, saying I'm going to retire, and then go into I don't know, another pub, and going on a head chef run, another head chef run, and then going back to my previous job that I got fucking like I quit or.
What the hell happened there?
Mental.
That-
Like me going to my old freaking job.
I don't even know what happened there. That was not me. I don't even know what the hell happened. I think it cut us for a second. We're still
Yeah,
live.
your audio is kind of weird. Like it's cutting out a bit, but we can still hear you.
Right, okay. That was
mine.
No, it was mine. I don't know what happened. It was being weird. But yeah, we were talking like it is weird. Like the whole why would you have one last match?
Retire in WWE, go to TNA, win the world title, and then come back to the WWE where he just fucking retired.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
If he's retiring in WWE, does that mean he has to retire from wrestling altogether, or is it just WWE?
Well, I'm pretty sure AJ Styles has said before, once he's done with WWE, he's going to retire. So I don't see him going anywhere else if he retires.
It would be a travesty not to see him have any other matches with any other talent before he retires. It's actually not in WWE. It would be a travesty.
I would hate his retirement match to be with Gunther, who doesn't need it.
Yeah.
I've just thought of something. What if? Well, this is a proper trolling job, right? What if Gunther beats AJ Styles, right? And then the following Raw, Gunther doing all this promo shit and he's saying, "No, I've just fucking retired AJ Styles," but you hear AJ Styles' theme song, and you think AJ Styles is coming out, but it's Hornswoggle.
But that's not funny. That's...
Trolling job, Gunther. What he did it in TNA, didn't he? Hornswoggle. What was it called? Get ready to fly. Definitely phenomenal. Why don't they do that? That's definitely a massive troll job. That Gunther beats AJ Styles. Following Raw, Gunther talks about how he retired AJ Styles, and then you hear the AJ Styles theme song, and then Hornswoggle comes out. Huh? Don't like that idea?
No.
I mean, what fucking Triple H would do, though. I'm just saying. That's what AJ Styles of You Are Diabolic. That's what Triple H would do, though. That's what that's what Triple H would do.
I watched that episode of Impact. It was the Good Brothers that brought him out. Thanks for bringing that up.
That's why I did.
It was horrible.
What if? Yeah, but Triple H would do that, though.
Well, I mean, it hurts his fragile ego, but no one wants that. And it makes no sense to have him disappear to then have one run elsewhere to then come back. Why on earth? Like, if quite frankly, AJ just needs to leave. Fucking. Jesus Christ, we've already started a war. Here we go.
I make this fucking podcast entertaining, bro.
You're fired.
All right, then I won't be on the fucking next one. Okay.
We're joking. To be fair, someone's actually made a very fair point. And thank God someone has the same opinion. Someone called Toros LY. Unfortunately, they're a blue tick wanker, but they've made a fair point on Twitter, right? In my opinion, and this is the same person who's responded to that tweet I just showed you. They've said, and I quote, "In my opinion, AJ Styles should be done with WWE completely after the Royal Rumble. Full 10 years with the first and last match of the same event feels like a complete story. Then he can go and have matches everywhere else, just at the beginning of his career, from TNA to CMLL to New Japan. He should participate in this year's G1 Climax, brackets, even win it. And by September 2026, he joins AEW and ends his legendary career there by having dream matches with the likes of Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. If Styles wins the G1, his last match will be at the Tokyo Dome."
I don't know about that. I think for somebody who's on their way out, I think that's a bit much.
It's a bit much, but from any of that, what would you see? For me, I would like to see one more match with Kenny, if I'm being honest. That's what I would like. I don't think we'll get another New Japan match. I don't think his body can take it. Like, it's just a hard environment.
I wouldn't mind a Yuya match.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. I think Josiah's internet's gone. I can see it on screen. I think his internet's gone. We can see that. Everyone else can't. Poor little bugger.
That's his friend.
Yeah, it's,
I was going to say that's his face when he thinks Klopp's coming back. That's the response to your comment. Saying you wanted to just have a two-man pod. That's your face when you think Klopp's coming back. Anyway, let's continue.
Jesus Christ. So I'm trying. If anyone, like, in particular, if anyone does in the chat have anything else to want to talk about, bring it up. Otherwise, I guess we'll wrap it up soon by saying we're hoping that this is not the end of AJ Styles. But if it is,
he's had a phenomenal career. No pun
since 1998. Yep, 1998. The man's been going strong for so many years. If it is indeed his last, then it happens. But I think he does deserve to have a last match against somebody that brings the best out of them that everyone deserves. I want it to be AJ. I want it to be AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega. Like Catherine says, against Will Ospreay at All in London. I mean, AJ has beaten Ospreay in London, so it would be an interesting rematch. Yeah, it would, because it was for the Rev Pro. It was for the British Heavyweight Championship as well. It's a lot of fun. Could that happen? We'll see. I mean, I would like it to be Kenny just because of the fact is like it's Bullet Club leader versus former Bullet Club leader in a match that actually should have happened face to face, but in that way, but we never got it. Yeah, he's what's on the tin. Phenomenal. Spot on, Carl. If it is indeed the end of him, then it will suck at the Rumble. We'll see, because someone's going to have to tell me, because I won't be watching. But I think if it is his last match, then it's a waste. And I agree with something.
I think that Nakamura match at Saturday night's main event actually told us that, yeah.
It's the last. Well, it's an annoying phrase, but it's truth. It's the last dance.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be, but
I think within the John Cena retirement tour that we had.
Yeah.
I think the start of John Cena versus AJ Styles, the match was actually AJ Styles' beginning of his retirement tour.
Because it was that introduction.
Yeah.
Could be. That's a crazy
And
foreshadow.
all this time, it's been AJ Styles' retirement as well.
Even though it's been
Beautiful.
absolutely dreadful.
Mm.
Like, he's had nothing good from this. I mean, the Dragon Lee stuff was horrible. It didn't even work. It didn't facilitate. And if it then leads to him just being in a last thing as a tag match, it'll be ridiculous. Catherine, that honestly could well be the case. I'm hoping it's a fake retirement where he goes, oh yeah, I retire. Like he said on Raw, well, my WWE career is over, but my professional wrestling career isn't. And then he goes to another promotion and kills it, or he goes to several promotions doing appearances and matches. Would be really good. Like, he deserves one last match in TNA. He deserves one last match in New Japan, and he deserves at least a short AEW run. Nobody should dictate where he can and can't go. If he decides the Rumble's his last career match, then it's a waste because Gunther doesn't deserve it. If you could book a WWE wrestler retirement out of Orton, Brock, or Sheamus, how would you book it? I'm going to say on a tin that makes... This is going to piss people off, but I'm going to stand by it. Sheamus retires losing a career versus Intercontinental title match because he doesn't deserve to win it. And I'm sick of people saying it. Orton retires with a 15th championship win. And Brock Lesnar retires... on his back in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And that's the end of it.
Yeah. In my opinion, Randy Orton retires.
I wouldn't book a full
I
run.
don't want him to beat Cena's record.
I think as a pure WWE talent who actually makes sense of it, he does, but I don't really care about these records because the records aren't even legit anyway because they'll never actually reveal the proper number. Brock
This is how I
retires.
would book it. This is how I would book Randy Orton's retirement.
I can see that happening as well. He's
I'd
actually the most...
probably do Randy Orton versus a young guy.
I
in his
don't think we
retirement.
don't. I don't think he needs a young guy. Plus,
Austin
he's
Theory, the guy in NXT, what's it called, Miles Bourne or something. Or I don't know if he wants to come back.
that's possible as well.
I don't know if he wants to come back, but what about Randy Orton Batista?
Batista won't come back because of the fact is there all the Donald Trump shit.
And then
And-
Sheamus.
Sheamus, like, I would just have him lose in a career versus championship match.
If WWE really want him to become a Grand Slam,
He doesn't deserve it.
not really. I don't know why people want everyone to become a Grand Slam when other people have not won the Grand Slam, which are more talented than Sheamus. But
See when it comes,
go with Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, maybe. Don't know. Brock, Braun Breaker, or Obafemi.
Brock should generally retire as world champion. I'm not like I don't particularly care about Brock the person, but Brock the wrestler winning a world title literally will force somebody to step up and go, shit, who's gonna take over? He could literally retire as world champion.
That's what Cal says in the chat. I bet TK put a crazy no compete clause in AJ Styles just in case it tries to go in somewhere else.
They'll try, but they're not allowed to do that anymore.
I think they already have.
They're not allowed to do it.
They're not allowed to do it.
No, because what happened with Andrade, they can't do it. And even if they did, the amount of fan backlash they would get if they did that. Cody retired and Randy would make me puke. I don't really care about Randy Orton, but Cody Rhodes getting to retire him would be absolutely disgusting. Cody Rhodes is awful.
Randy Orton. Who does Randy Orton like in WWE? Trying to think. Like, probably really likes the young guys, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
In theory.
Randy Orton doesn't need to go out with this whole young talent thing. Like, I hate this whole tradition that you've got to go out losing. Like, for me, just go out winning. Like, this whole tradition of... Jeff Jarrett said it best. Who gives a fuck about the tradition of losing your last match?
Kat says in the chat, AW could do the funniest thing and let Andrade win the world title. If AW do that,
Yeah.
then that's really good, you know, because Andrade, when he wants to fucking work, is good.
It's also, I think it's about the manner of like, oh look, we brought him back, we did nothing with him, so he goes to AEW and instantly becomes world champion, and it winds them up. It's a good troll moment.
Andrade could probably do that because he's that good.
Yeah.
He's
To be
good
fair,
wrestler.
you know exactly what I would do, just to piss off. I guarantee you, see if AEW, if AJ Styles went into AEW, not only do they sell at a stadium show, they would honestly make him world champion. You honestly, you look at the amount of backlash they would get if he walked in and won the world title on AEW.
Like the same person who's left WWE, and people agree with me, but Tommaso Ciampa.
I think he goes to New Japan.
He's a world champion, in my opinion. He's fucking good.
They profile talents that don't work. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, God, that fucker.
like that. It's crazy how they didn't think Claudio Castagnoli was in world champion material when he genuinely was.
And then he won the Ring of Honor and now the CMLL world title. But people online will say that's not really a world title, but pretty much it is.
Oh, they claim that Triple R is better than CMLL, and I'm like, please just stop lying.
CMLL, Triple
C-
R was, but
Never
then when
better than.
WWE took over, Triple R was. I don't really like it.
They were never better than Triple R. Were never better than CMLL, and that's not me saying it because they're associated with WWE. CMLL genuinely are much better wrestlers, much better work, much better stories. CMLL has so much more to it. Triple R doesn't, and now you're bringing in talent who don't even understand the product, winning their titles, and then making the goose of it. The Motor City Machine Guns have been relegated to Triple R.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Speaking of relegation, if it wasn't for another channel I watch, I wouldn't have known about this, and I really don't know how to process this. Why are the Street Profits on an NXT house show?
I don't know, but I've seen that Apollo Crews is doing Triple R as well. Well, that guy should have been released ages ago and returned to Dragon Gate. Apollo Crews is apparently fucking still wrestling.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, 100% Cody Rhodes is overrated, Larbar. Carl says if the UK got a WrestleMania in a couple of years, let's say under Triple H's current booking, would you go? Absolutely not. Purely because it's not about going to a WWE show that I wouldn't want to go to.
I don't think they will ever do a WrestleMania in the UK.
If they do bring a WrestleMania here, I know for a fact I've got a bit of money, but I can't fucking afford it. I would be in serious level of debt if I had to go to that show. You would be financially fucked. Especially when, like, especially people like, oh. Did you hear about this? What Disco Inferno said?
Oh, I don't know who that. Disco Inferno, the guy who just talks absolute nut jobs.
No, Disco Inferno is the former WCW wrestler.
Yeah, that dancing gimmick bullshit.
Yeah, he literally.
Better.
Catherine, remind me in the chat, but didn't that disco weirdo say that WWE's tickets are so the only reason they're so high is because that's what you should be paying to go to a show, whereas CMLL are charging $40 because they actually care about the audience.
AEW are not that fucking pricey. I've been to fucking tons.
I've been to a good few AEW shows. I've never had the problem because the SP are too good.
The AEW event that I went in Manchester, in my hometown in England, was.
I mean, I've been to two pay-per-views for AEW. I've been to a Dynamite, Ring of Honor, and Collision show all at once for taping. I didn't feel tired.
How much
really?
was
That show altogether, in total, cost me about £200. That was the whole, all three shows where I was ever, and it was really good. Hello, mate. Your internet's secure.
Yeah. Yeah.
We wondered if your internet had died.
Yeah, I had to go and reset it for some reason, which is weird because I went downstairs and it's still showing that it was on unrunning.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think...
You was on what?
I can genuinely tell you, like, it cost me just to go to Money in the Bank in London a couple of years ago. This was the same year they did Wembley for the first time. AEW.
2023.
Yeah. It cost me £1,300 just to go watch Money in the Bank.
Why did it cost that much?
Tickets and travel. Tickets and travel.
How much was the ticket?
Guess about £1,000.
What?
Well, about close to that. No, the tickets were.
What seats did you
No, the
take?
tickets were 600. Tickets were 600.
What?
So
That's ridiculous.
Train, hotel.
How close were you to the
How
actual?
close were you in the
I
arena?
was literally looking down at Trish Stratus's open gear. Put it that way. I'm directly right
At
above
least it was
the
worth it. I'd pay £600 to see Trish.
You should have just taken the cheap seats.
Oh, I know. I should have done. See the where like the entrance ramp was for Money in the Bank when they came out. You know, the old entrance is like that curve. So I'm literally right there.
Yeah, it's a cool.
I was like just above. I was just above the platform, like right there. So I'm looking directly at the ring. It was about 6 or something like that. It was wild.
Yeah, to quote Jerry Lawler, at least you went there to see some puppies. So.
I mean, I saw the ones, but no, it was like 600 plus accommodation plus train tickets. The lot. It was about £1,300, something like that, to go to Wembley.
I'm gonna like that.
That cost me about £3.
Yeah. The first time I went to Wembley, I was sitting way up high in the stadium. That cost me £250 for the tickets. Cost me a couple of hundred for travel. And obviously the train tickets, the lot. It cost me about £1,000 to go to All In. And that included going to the Rev Pro show, my merch, and the Dynamite party thing they did on the day of the show. I did all of that for about £1,000. The second time I went, I am sitting now where Mercedes Moné sat the year before, the exact same seats, so very low, looking at the ring, just above the floor. So I'm literally just above this time.
So is that level 1 for you then?
Yeah. That altogether cost me £700 in total.
Wow. That's crazy.
The whole down there and back plus the tickets cost me £700.
It's funny, but both all in shows that I've been on level 1.
Do you know the tickets were I paid for Manchester when it was at AEW Dynamite? £60.
A Rev Pro, so the Rev Pro is an indie promotion for the UK. Really good. My friend works for them. He's the senior referee. I go to the only times I went to a Rev Pro show was when I go to the All In show. So it was the Rev Pro anniversary shows. The first one I went to, I saw Will Ospreay get his head kicked in by Chris Jericho. Recreation of All Out that happened when he attacked Omega with the Pentamask. I saw Michael Oku versus Trent Seven when Amira got a pile driver through a table. Luke Jacobs versus Tomohiro Ishii in a 20-minute match where both men are slapping the shit out of each other.
That was a good match.
I saw Will Ospreay versus Zack Sabre Jr. And then Mickey James win a triple threat for the women's title. The following year, Luke Jacobs beats Michael Oku for the title.
I don't even know who the champion is now. Who is the Rev Pro champion now?
It's the guy that beat Ricky Knight Jr. I'll get that whilst I'm remind you that I saw Ricky Knight Jr. versus Zack Sabre Jr. on that card. No, sorry, it was Zack Sabre Jr. versus Hechicero. Sorry.
Red Pro World Champ.
And Mina Shirakawa was in the women's match when she won the women's title with submission by. She used 4 figure 4 leg locks.
Jay Joshua.
Yeah, he's awful.
I couldn't tell you who that is.
He took the title from Jay Samuels. Sha Samuels. He's the one that beat Ricky Knight Jr.
No, I know who Sha Samuels is, but I don't know who this new other guys are.
I do like the title. I just don't like the amount of times they've bloody done the thing.
On that show, Ricochet defended his national title when
That's right.
won. Yeah.
To be fair, the worst thing about
Conor Mills against Michael Orku. Alex Windsor, is that against someone?
The only thing the fact that Will Ospreay held that title for 919 days is funny.
Davis and Trent Seven.
Yeah.
That man held
Although
that.
You gotta say that part of that was COVID, yeah.
But that man held it like it was a dictatorship. It was funny.
Yeah.
Zack Sabre Jr.'s title run in 2017 was good. Unfortunately, there's one title reign there that went for 456 days, but luckily...
am I right in saying that Ospreay literally held that title from like 2020 until he lost it to Michael Orku?
That's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think Michael Orku should be at least in a top.
He'll go to AEW next. I think he'll go to AEW next year because he's done the Rev Pro stuff. I think he will go there with Amira. But like Cole Cabana's title reign, we know who ended that.
Heel yet because there's a bit of a weird dynamic with him being a face.
Oh, his missus is a heel, but Oku's a tweener. So Cole Cabana obviously took the title after Shah Samuel's 686-day title reign ended. We know who beat Cole Cabana. Ugh. He held that belt 456 days, the guy who beat Cole Cabana. But then the man who beat that moron, AJ Styles, held the title for 216 days, and then he lost it to Zack Sabre Jr. 299 days.
Do you think Luke Jacobs should be? I think Luke Jacobs should do.
I'm going to say this comfortably.
He should do Pro Wrestling Noah with Will Cross.
Actually, no, it was Ricky Knight Jr. that beat Will Ospreay. Ricky Knight beat him.
Should do like Noah or New Japan.
Yeah, Ricky Knight beat Will Ospreay, then Great O'Khan beat Ricky Knight Jr., then Oku beat Great O'Khan.
That whole Great O'Khan reign.
Nobody remembers.
Like a fever dream to me. That seems like a fever dream to me.
Yeah, their tickets are they get very small arenas, but the crowds are so good.
Will Cross is from Progress, isn't he?
Yeah. I've said this before. Like, I mean, to be fair, Oku won the title and then Jacobs took it from him.
Who do you think's
I was at the anniversary show.
Best British wrestler that is not Will Ospreay and Zach?
It's Luke Jacobs. I've said it before. I think Luke Jacobs is generally the best British wrestler right now in the world that's not assigned to a top promotion.
Will Cross maybe.
But that wasn't the question that he asked. He just asked who's the best British wrestler that's not with Ospreay.
Zack Sabre Jr. I mean, for me, Zack Sabre Jr. is still better than Will Ospreay.
That's bold.
I've said that plenty of times to you. I still stand by it. I think Will Ospreay is incredible, but I think Zack Sabre Jr. is the best British wrestler in the world. And I think
not Drew McIntyre.
Hell no.
Not Joe Hendry.
No.
Absolutely.
Not Jack Morris.
Jack Morris is the best Scottish wrestler in the world. Hands down, Jack Morris within the next 4 years will be the best wrestler on the planet. If he doesn't get serious injuries that kills his career. Yeah, that's true, Catherine. You were front row for Blood and Guts. You got to enjoy women in a Blood and Guts match. But no, I remember.
Was he actually bleeding twice in that match? Do you reckon?
Yeah. To be fair, Michael Oku's reign, that reign he had, his first and second reign, they were both in between that Luke Jacobs run that I saw him win the title.
What if it was a woman's Blood and Guts and there was actually on the period? Would it be called double Blood and Guts?
And this is why we need to go back to the old format.
You are fucking disgusting. That is no.
Double the blood and the
That's a free match suspension.
That is a free match suspension.
He should be off the show for the next 3 episodes.
No, I'll tell you what it is.
It's double the guts and double the fucking blood, though.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is.
See, I bring the freaking entertainment to this podcast.
No, that's
I
not.
bring the laughs.
That's grim.
It's not grim.
And I'm not talking Grimm's Telly Show either.
I'm not talking the Grim TV show either.
Or Cameron Grimes. That is just pure grim.
We're not talking about the TV show.
You're Actually, I'm going to go one further. You're genuinely vulgar.
Vulgar.
What does Tammy see in you?
Honestly.
A lot of things.
Oh, look, small. I'm kidding. I wouldn't know. That's just pure disgusting, though, man. I know I make jokes, but Jesus Christ.
See? Catherine knows.
That's because Catherine hates women. Of course she's going to laugh. Temple bring the dark humor that brings this show great. Well, you missed the one that I said earlier on. You really missed the one that I said earlier on. What was it I said, though? I said something.
Does anyone in the chat want to audition to replace Temple? Does anyone in the chat want to audition?
You're not going anywhere, you big pleb. What was it that I said earlier on? I did make quite a dark joke. What was it? Ah. There was something that I said about. I think it was about. It's not the North Korea one. I said something else. Something about killing someone. What did I say?
That's a clue.
It was probably about Rocky Romero.
Probably.
Catherine, you actually need to come on here for 5 minutes because we need you to answer an honest question. And you need to. We're not going to. You have to actually come on so we can ask you the question. Catherine, come join us. We need to ask you an honest question. And you have.
This isn't about Hangman Page again, is it?
Yeah, everyone. We're going to wait for Catherine to come on. I'm going to ask her an honest question, and we're all going to let Catherine speak.
Can I ask her a question as well?
No, you're not asking her when.
No, you can't say anything.
You're banned. You shut up for 5 minutes. Catherine, come on here for 2 minutes, please. You need to answer an honest question.
No, she can't. She said it.
Okay, Catherine, I'm gonna present you something, and I want you to tell the truth. And if I see any praise, then I'm gonna start calling you a drone, which I know you hate. I will officially call you a drone. So, Catherine, your pro wrestling fandom legacy is at stake. Josiah, you can't say a word. Temple, you can't say a word.
I've got nothing to say. I want to see the honest truth.
A drone. Basically, what you said about someone who's a complete glazer that makes really bad wrestling comments, who can't accept the truth. Let's see what Catherine thinks of this.
I'm not a fraud. I make this podcast fucking funny.
If it was funny, we would appreciate it.
Entertaining. Absolutely entertaining. I bring in the views, bro.
I can't believe. Right. In the meantime, Josiah, whilst we're waiting, the same thing I'm going to show you that you showed earlier on, go and look at Self-Made AO's post about the exact same thing and just laugh to yourself.
What is this about the whole Rocky Romero and Kenny Omega
thing? Don't say it. But is that, yes.
Okay.
But, yes, Catherine, time for you to answer this. Catherine, tell us the truth. How do you feel about this? And I expect Catherine to I want her to tell the truth.
That Kenny Omega thing, that Kenny Omega gif is like me when I'm trying to... No, I'm not saying anything.
It is a funny gif, but yes, this is...
Yeah, that gif is technically me when Tammy gives me a bully.
I swear to Christ.
You know that AEW show that's called Meat Madness?
No, sharp.
That AEW show that's called Meat Madness or Maximum Carnage?
You are absolutely grim. Like, you're beyond now. That is just not funny. That is cruel, disgusting, vile, painful, ridiculous. Jesus wept.
Evening, Maria.
What grade do you give Punk versus AJ last night? It was dreadful. Sorry. It was horrible, and then they did a post-match attack which ruined it. For me, I'll give it an E-. I won't give it an F because at least AJ was actually on TV
You know
wrestling.
what? I'll give it a.
CM Punk just does not care.
I'll give it a H.
Okay, there we go.
Why? Oh, yes. Why? All caps, love it. This needs to be an Omega squash match. Romero has no business being in the ring with my man Omega. And if you think we're joking, by the way, we're not, because look at the account who posted it, Catherine.
Your lover.
Yes. Hangman Khan. Jesus Maria. Oh God Almighty!
I'll be fixing what kind of sandwich though? A jam sandwich or?
No, you've missed the point. Look at what she's put.
I will be fixing a. I will be fixing a sandwich or doing something X-rated with the boyfriend during
Jesus.
Will you be putting it on OnlyFans though? I'm just asking.
Oh, come on, man.
Will you put this X-rated video?
Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man.
Damn, Maria. I don't think nothing's going to...
She'll be making a jelly roll.
Can you send me the video after you've done it, please?
Oh. All right, I need... Oh, God almighty,
Will this video be on OnlyFans for $19.99?
How cheap are you?
Or will it be free because you love your fans so much?
Will it be free because you love me so much, Maria? Oh, Maria, can I stick Maria in your ear?
I'm drowning him out. But I'm putting on the Steelchair cooking song. I've had enough. It's my own song. I've had enough now.
Maria, can I stick Maria?
You are disgusted. Catherine, what the hell is this?
See, Catherine understood what I was going for.
Making the jelly roll with cream. Ooh, what kind of cream?
I mean, I'm trying to keep it. To be fair, that could be a lot worse.
This isn't a PG.
I'm normally, like, to be fair, I can go to that level, but I'm trying to have a tribute show here.
You already mentioned North Korea, so
that's
everything.
That is true. To be fair, I did say at the start of the show, this is a community. This is not North Korea.
Yeah,
community, not uniformity.
Maria said it will be a fixing sandwich, doing something like X-rated with a boyfriend during the match. Will it be? Will you be making a cream pie? I like cream pies.
I was thinking more of a lemon meringue, maybe.
I was thinking more of a. Actually, I don't know.
What's that strawberry? What's that cake that's got a strawberry on top? Well, it's like a.
It's called a strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got like a cherry on top, haven't you? What's it called?
That definitely not.
That's a cherry bakewell.
Yeah. Will you be making a cherry bakewell?
I think we may as well just dive into this rabbit hole. Are you going to be making? Are you going to be making a Styles Clash?
Will it be phenomenal?
With good vibration.
Will you be needing that? Will you be needing that?
Will you be doing a spiral tap?
If Maria's a good girl, I'll be tapping her.
You're married.
I'm actually wondering that myself with every show and every interaction I have with this man.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tammy hasn't killed you yet.
Nah,
If his and a Claire.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah. Answer your question. What happens to the woman from earlier on, Claire?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it could be worse.
Claire?
No, it could be much worse. It could be so much worse.
I was trying to think of
now
what.
You got me on the fucking dessert side now, like apple pie, crumble,
scone,
sponge cake
with jam,
pineapple upside down cake. Well,
carrot cake.
I think we've established that we've firmly established that Maria's version of X-rated is
Cooking.
Well, to be fair, you can do a lot in a kitchen.
Does
Yeah.
he have a sweet
You
cherry
can get your hand stuck in the washing machine.
But that's what. To be fair, though, that's the same as. Actually, I'm not saying that joke. Out loud.
I've been sticking my hands in a couple of things these days.
I mean, to be fair, there is one joke I can say, but I don't know if I can.
Oh, what is it?
All right, I'll say it. Okay, let me pause this song, and we'll see exactly if people have got a good sense of humor.
And for disclaimer, this is all Maria's fault because she said what she said.
Yes, I'm going to put it in the chat, and then I'll verbally give you the answer, but I'm going to put it in the chat. Okay.
Cycle could come in handy.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to put this in the chat, right? But I'll say that.
It's not ready to chat. Custard
Now,
pie?
now, I could get in a little bit of trouble. But to be fair, it's just a joke, right? But here's one. I want to see what everyone thinks. What is the answer to this joke?
What is the other name for coming inside a woman?
Inside of a woman.
I once phoned my wick up in a different voice and asked them if they do come inside us or any.
Just try and answer the question.
Not being serious. Phone a pub up and say, "Have you got any dick inside her?"
No, it's not that, Catherine. It's not that, but that's a good one, Josiah. It's not that.
Final flash. What is the other name for coming inside a woman?
Yes.
Shit benefits.
Oh, that's what Tammy says to you. No, it's filling the dishwasher.
Yeah. That's not as funny as I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest.
Just a plain big beef sandwich with the mayonnaise. Yeah, but what do you make?
With or without the trimmings?
You have to have the trimmings. Busting a nut. Okay, now, man. What is this turned up to? AJ Styles is fucking. We're celebrating AJ Styles and we're saying something like fucking busting a nut.
I mean, to be fair, here's the thing. We could technically close it on this comment. All that we've said does relate to something about AJ Styles.
Oh!
He was, at one point, a Thanksgiving meal.
Hey, it was a turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've ended the host here.
I think Trey Miguel would support that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Warner Brothers would though.
No, they wouldn't.
Oh.
At least we got Reece to choke.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real entertainment on this stream.
I coughed. I actually do have one thing to say about you've actually brought her up.
What happened to her this time around?
She's actually close to returning to active action.
I thought she fucking quit though.
No, she.
Will that be fun? Will that be fun for you then, Reece?
Well, she got involved in a match on Thursday, like physical and everything.
Is that Dana Brooke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trash,
well, good for you.
Trash,
your number one wrestler is back.
I can't take this.
Trash by elegance.
I beg.
With a capital T.
Catherine will be having a field day with you from now on.
No, because I still have XYZ.
Wait till he streams over. He's going to get his pants down.
You are a weird man.
Don't know
You're
what
a
happens when there's loads of those, do you guys?
you're a weird man. You should be sentenced to hell for that.
They'll probably wait if you let me in.
No, they wouldn't.
No, they'd say no. This guy likes horsecock too much.
It's a great name, though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Catherine, do you like a bit of horsecock or?
Well, she likes horses.
Do you like
She's a Midwest.
horsecock?
She's a
Do you like
Midwest
the name horsecock?
person.
I mean, she does like Hangman.
They should be just called straddles instead. Or
Maria, is that on the agenda by any chance?
I know my Catherine doesn't like Hangman Page.
She has an irrational fear of horses.
oh, you know what it should be called? You know what it should be called Hangman Page from now on? Hard Man Page.
No. It's because he's not called this.
Hard Man Page.
Right. Maria interests me. She's put horse bleep sandwich,
Oh,
which
I've
she
got a
was.
great other name for the fucking game. Hung horsecock.
Here we go.
No.
Jesus Christ,
Horse
Catherine.
beef sandwich.
I mean, that is true, to be fair. Catherine does. Maria, you're worse than me. No. Josiah, remember, I see YouTube first.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good name.
Just for Maria, just for Roy Sheen, one time.
Oh, Maria. Yeah, that song. It's a really good song. I might go around Mary's and sing it to her while she sleeps. Okay, now.
You've got a weird obsession with people in their sleep. It was me and Josiah last week, like him pinning me in a wrestling match.
Yeah.
It's this. You terrify me. Anyway, where's Roy Sheen? I actually have got something here for her. Where is it?
Oh, I've got a great merch. Roisin likes to suck diesel.
No, shh. Let me do my thing. Let me do this. I have something just for Roy Sheen.
Oh, got a good idea. Kevin Nash, but Vin Diesel's face on his body.
That's so gay.
Send it through. Send it through the poster. Well, like, yeah.
No, if you really want to wind up Roy Sheen, right? I have a perfect song.
Kevin Diesel.
Because we all know that The Rock is not the final boss. At least to Roy Sheen. To Roy Sheen, it's Kevin Nash. So this is for her.
Sammy thinks I'm in final. Reece was choking early by any chance where he choking on Diesel? Probably was choking on the Reece. What's Steve Macklin's catchphrase now?
It doesn't work like that, Roy Sheen. It was drinking Pepsi, and then Josiah caught me off guard with a good joke. That is disgusting, Josiah.
What's Steve Macklin's phrase? We used to use it all the time.
Is this catchphrase now?
It looks like it.
We need to get the game show host on.
Yeah.
What was his catchphrase?
Or is Billy going to complain that he didn't win another game?
Billy just doesn't have any mates, does he? Billy just doesn't have any mates.
Hey, be harsh. Actually, I said be harsh. I meant Stop being harsh.
That's
but-
harsh.
Yeah. Yeah. This whole thing about Ash by Elegance needs to die. I hate the bitch.
How did this even start? What's your affinity to Ash by Elegance?
Oh, right. Okay. To be fair, it was when she joined TNA, and I really was like, I went all in saying this is a fucking joke, and then Catherine was like, "Nah, you clearly like her." I was like, "No, I hate her," and then that was it. And it just everywhere I am, Catherine reminds me, and it's disgusting. Like her obsession for Hangman Page.
Wow.
Tonight's the weekly Steelchair presented by Browsers.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Painful. It was a tribute show that you all turned to hell.
Well, it turned into a different kind of tribute show. But we won't.
We were all talking about fucking cream pies. It's technically definitely get ready to fly, isn't it?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Get ready to fly. We are fucking vulgar.
This ain't no Hunger Games. Jesus Christ, Dan. I'll admit that's a good joke. Roy Sheen, we all know that. We all know that that's a lie.
Tonight's episode of Weekly Steelchair is brought to you by Cream Pies and OnlyFans. What the fuck?
Don't. Oh.
Someone do their best copyright something.
Technically, this Weekly Steelchair tonight is technically the Hunger Games, if you know what I mean.
I have a reputation to uphold where I am a fair
Or you could actually call this podcast the Weekly Steelchair Lords of the Rings.
I am a fair, but not Roy Sheen's ruined it.
I'll be going around tonight, if you're wondering.
Right, someone needs to alert Tammy about this man's behaviour.
Oh.
I love a good cream pie. Ooh, do you really? I like giving them.
Right, I know I can go to that level, right? But this is
You're called Catbot. If you went out and finished with you, your posse will be fucking dreadful.
this is my YouTube channel. I have a reputation to uphold.
Yeah, Cat's called Cat, but when I finish with her, her posse will be absolutely mental. You know. Do you show it yourself sometimes?
I'm generally going to find your Facebook, and I'm going to find your wife. She's probably an AI generated character anyway.
Drifting Diesel.
Jesus Christ.
Technically, this is the Weekly Steelchair total non-stop action.
I can't lie, Josiah. That comment is brilliant.
I mean, the chat has to know now.
If it's buttercream, nice. Whipped cream, or is it double?
This has gone to a level that I know I can converse, but this is just I did not expect.
Now, we could actually call this podcast the Weekly Steelchair AJ Styles' retirement. Technically, we could take the piss out of TNA and call it total non-stop action with all the cream pies in that.
I'd rather not take the piss out of them, but unfortunately, I have no choice.
Yeah, they're doing it to themselves.
Or it could be called Temple's non-stop action.
You know what's worse?
No, you need to stop about non-stop action.
I think we've learned something tonight, and this is a really horrific reality. We've realised that Temple is a sex pest.
Yeah, I mean, I think we already knew that before.
Yeah. But
now everyone else knows it too. But now,
yeah. But what's even worse is
that Royce will willingly
take a pie.
Yeah.
But
and also digest petrol.
No, what I was going to say, and this is part that is really, really weird, is I don't know who cares about their significant other more. Is it Temple or Roy Sheen? Because I'm starting to
well, it's clearly not Temple, and we don't even know if Roy Sheen is.
Well, she says that her friend's called Kevin.
Ah. but clearly not the Kevin that she's supposed to be with.
No, because she would rather take a 6'10" pepper bomb. Alright, I'm going to hell.
Talking about cream pies and everything, should Kevin Nash be called Kevin Gash? Or
I can't do this.
Kevin Gash?
I really don't know what the fuck has happened here.
Well, Maria did this. That's what happened. She mentioned her plans for the Kenny versus Rocky Romero match, and then everything unfolded.
I really shouldn't have brought that comment up. I really shouldn't have. You guys are fun, right? To be fair, the chat's brilliant, but Jesus Christ.
You guys don't even know what I'm doing to my microphone.
I mean, if Roy Sheena's Catherine.
Oh, fucking hell, there's loads of spit all over my microphone. What the fuck?
She's like 4'11". I mean, it's a good thing I've got a good sense of humor, but bloody hell.
Imagine if she was a big Cass fan.
Oh.
The phrase that Big Cass used to say, you can't teach
No.
that. Realest guys in the room, how are you doing? Perfect level, Christ almighty.
Okay, so does anyone have any more wrestling to talk about?
Yeah, please ask some wrestling questions. Because if you are too busy on that side of your brain, there's access. This is not the
always
steel.
use a steel chair to be on your knees. You could be doing it weekly. Like that one. It could be on a steel chair bent down, and you could be doing it weekly.
No.
You could be doing the Russell. Or you could be smashing that Boateng.
Nope, that's not going to get me. Nope. I will not smile or laugh for the rest of the stream.
Are you German, Josiah?
No.
I am.
Yeah, but the name with Boateng is German, isn't it?
It's
No,
also,
it's not.
It's African.
Jermaine Boateng and the brothers.
It's Ghanaian.
Jerome's not from Germany.
Yeah, he's Ghanaian. He just chose to play for Germany because he's got a brain.
It's all my fault. Yeah, what do you think? Hey, I'm fucking Snitsky. That's what my intro has become. Oh, guys, got a great intro when you introduce me to the podcast every night. We have to play a remix to Snitsky's theme. It wasn't my fault.
But we can't play that one because you openly admitted that you are an ugly fuck. That's why you're not on camera.
Don't make me fucking chuck a baby at you.
Your exact words, not mine. Oh. Okay, that's new.
What's this?
It's what Catherine's put in. Let me just bring this up first. I need a bit of a good cleanse.
I have to call your daughter little Linda. Jesus Christ. Come here, Linda.
Wait, what? I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
What?
Hold on.
Vincent and Linda McMahon file oppositions to ring boy Plantiff's request to maintain anonymity in lawsuits.
I can't believe she's actually fucking called me that.
Why? What?
What does that even mean?
You don't want to know.
Well, let's fucking Google Translate this shit.
I mean, she's lucky that I know what it is, but what a horrible bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm not that. It's nice, by the way. It's a compliment, gents. It's a compliment.
Can I translate it? German into English.
It means I'm a great guy.
You're lying to yourself.
That is not what that means.
That is what it means.
English to German.
But you mean German to English?
It translates to Reece is a great guy, which is bullshit. And see you later, Chester.
He's a great guy, it is. He's a great guy.
But this is crazy. They should not, like, how are they
I'm
maintaining that?
Swedish.
Well, I
been
guess
in
this is
Sweden.
I guess this is the first time they've been on the same page in years.
I'm half Swedish.
Mm.
Well, not technically, but I'm married to a Swedish.
Therefore, you're not half Swedish.
I've been in the Swedish.
And you also won't be married by the time she sees this stream.
Sweden. Roshin, can you please say some nice things about me? I feel fucking low. I feel low, mate.
You've been literally saying for the past, 20 minutes, like, what she likes. I don't think she's saying anything nice to you again.
To be fair, she said it as well to me. So maybe there's something there.
I mean, I was nice. I was nice, and I'm funny. I appreciate that. Oh. Oh, I'm interesting. Oh, Vincent Linden.
Is the lawsuit even still coming up, or what? Is it always coming up?
Oh yeah. I'll be surprised if that ever ends.
What is it, German, that, or is it? Is a wonderful co-host on this show with a great sense of humour? Obviously.
That's not what it means for you.
I'll have to Google this.
It's Italian.
What's Italian? What she just said? Sia una personale gentleman.
Yes. I can tell you what it means if you want me to.
Don't
It means you're a dick.
okay. I know I am.
It doesn't. It means you're kind. I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I mean. Specie de cretin. Absolutely.
A what?
Did Lark just recite part of a Robin Reigns promo?
Say that again, Reece.
Specie de cretin.
I thought it said something else, and I thought, I'm not saying it on stream.
I'm confused. Did Lark just recite a Robin Reigns promo?
Experience a clitter. Experience a clitter.
I mean, it's quite easy.
That's why are you sending me freaking Swedish stuff? Get in. Get free.
I mean, I know what that translates to. That translates to Temple, you are a fucking dick. I want to say something to you in Spanish. How's your Spanish level? I took 4 years of Spanish. Go for it.
Spanish level.
Go for it.
Probably about 69. If you know, you know. Rushing.
You're honestly dreadful.
Let's Scapes did Josiah. Oh my god. Oh,
You honestly belong in hell. Was she good if you did? No, it was. Well, put it this way, and say this with a pinch of salt.
Puta madre.
I don't think that's something that you should say about your Spanish teacher from high school.
What, puta madre?
I mean, I didn't do Spanish. I just know what that means.
Fair play. Puta madre. Top tier. Top tier. I mean, I've got something that Temple will appreciate, and I'll say it to him in a very
Disgust.
no, something that he'll appreciate, and it stands out really well. I'll make it. I'm gonna get the exact words for him. So 2 seconds.
What language is it? I only can understand 3. English, Japanese, and Swedish. So come on.
Temple. What does this mean?
Japanese is that?
Yeah. What does this mean? Josiah, you will laugh when you get to translate it.
Ah, fuck's sake, bro. What the fuck are you talk all in? You're a dickhead.
Oh, I know that. I know that. You've told me it several times.
Absolute baghead.
No, what I said was Temple wishes he had the manly appeal of me.
Like garbage.
I think Roy Sheen's saying, Temple, I will replace you with Diesel. Parla molto bene italiano or parla molto bene
Temple
italiano.
wishes he had Reese's manly charm, apparently.
That's not what I put.
The
It's
Japanese translation to that is Temple wishes he had Reese's manly charm.
appeal. Manly appeal, yes.
Charm.
It's parla molto bene italiano. It's the second one. But it's good that you asked, like, how is your Italian? Comes and goes. Just kidding, it doesn't. Good with it. Anyway, before you lot turn this into an absolute riot, we're going to end it there. But we will be back throughout the week because we have a lot of predictions this week, Josiah.
No, just the Royal Rumble, I think.
Oh, yeah, because we're not doing the New Japan stuff.
Yeah. Well, at least not until next, 2 weeks. I think
Yeah.
it is.
We're going to decide who's going to host this show because I fucking won't be here. And if you think I'm joking, I won't be. I might be in the background, but in the background.
I mean, you could be here, but not on camera.
I could be on camera and just say I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I could do that. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Fuck off. I hate Jey Uso. I don't love Jey Uso Temple. I hate him. Josiah does not love Shota Umino.
Absolutely not.
Thank you. Grazie. Hell no. I don't do Saudi content. Oh, Josiah, look on screen.
Catherine, I don't think you want that. I don't think you want that. Because if you get that, I won't be here either. I'll just post my predictions in the chat and I'll go about my day.
Yeah, she's turned on you.
And I will certainly keep that in mind. as well.
Yep. You've been betrayed. Oh, he's actually doing it in French now. Jesus, now you're going for another language that I speak. Nah. No. You will never get me talking about the Royal Rumble. Saudi Rumble, anyway. No. Click, click, boom. Anyway. Thanks, folks. Like, share, and subscribe. We're going to hide, or Temple's going to clean himself. And his shame. You lot. Shame. Just kidding.
Maria, shame.
Yeah. Catherine, I don't think you've been paying attention for a while. I mean, that's not your fault, but I'm not taking part. I'm not taking part. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Thanks all for tuning in. I'll be
Well, he's already lost, so he's got to come and do that.
I'm not doing that crap. You're next on host. You're damn right I am. Who do you think is next for MJF? Still think it's Kenny Omega, but fuck Rocky Romero.
It could be Rocky Romero if he beats Kenny.
Damn right. Don't forget to hit that steel chair, that like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all later. See you later, folks. And today, our time comes to an end. This has been another exciting stream. Thank you very much for watching. And also, remember, if you get cracked over the head with a steel chair, you're not going to get concussion. You're just going to come back here. Goodbye.